We is in here. Hey, drop them nines. Drop them ning things if y'all hear me. For real. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. You hear me? I miss y'all. We in here, baby. Drop them ning things if y'all hear me, man. Drop them nines. Drop them nines if y'all hear me. I bet let me see your lighter. Cause you know you over there. You be getting skunkish. Oh, you know with a lighter, right? Look, y'all go. Y'all go ahead. Listen, we ain't had class in 2 weeks. You hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. We in here. Look, we ain't had class in 2 weeks, right? So I need y'all to go ahead. If y'all roll, if y'all smoke, roll that thing up. If you drink, take you a shot. Do whatever you do. Just don't hit the crack, all right? Facts. All right? Just don't hit no crack. We gonna be all right. Now listen. Before we get started, don't even be asking me like talking about some God, you late. You said we was going at 6:30. Then I looked up, it changed to 8. Then I looked up and it changed to 9. We here at 9 though. You already know that the way the elites move, I gotta come like this. Plus, you gotta remember reflections. Time isn't real. Now, we 2 years strong doing this thing, right? Publicly on this platform. Y'all know I'm not gonna never be on time. So the only individuals that got the right to be like, dang, where he at? Is the people that's new. If your ass ain't new, you knew that I wasn't gonna be on time. Period. If your ass isn't new, you should have knew I wasn't gonna be listen. I give y'all a window of knowing when I'm gonna come live. Cause when we get on here, we on here. Y'all already know that. Alright? When we in here, baby. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up, I seen y'all was like 500 strong. I'm like, oh shit, they finna start ransacking me. Like, God, where you been, nigga? You posted on IG and everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, how y'all feeling? Reflections. You know how I feel right now, y'all? Reunited and it feels so good. That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna be real. I told my wife before I even went live, I'm like, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I love this. I love this shit. Y'all like seeing our people wake up like this, like it's still my soul. And it's cause I don't do no lectures unless the ancestors tell me to. They speak through me. All right. I'm just a vessel. I've always said that. So when the minute you reach out like, hey, thank you, God, for what you're doing for us, I always give it back to them, right? I say, man, I want to pass that to the ancestors, the ancient ones, you feel me? I'm just a vessel, you feel me? And this is our information. This ain't my information. Even if I'm the orator or the presenter of the information, this is our information. I'm just here to help you remember who you are, right? Keyword being remember, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to start the live off like that before I dive into my banana. Feel me? Now y'all know these bananas. We gonna talk about that. Before we even roll into the live, cause like fruit, bananas, all this is not what it used to be. Okay, and it's crazy because I was talking to my family earlier, right? And we was talking about dieting and how that's connected to the mind, which is a true thing. So it is harder for you to rise within yourself if you're not dieting right, if you're not eating right, you're not working out. It's a little different because that's mind, body, soul is connected, and it must be exercise. That's a real thing. All right, that's a real thing. Hold on, let me give you some water. That's a real thing, y'all. But it's imperative that we remember that most of the stuff that's put out here, none of it is healthy, right? So we can try to eat as healthy. We can try to eat as healthy as we trying to eat, y'all. But at the end of the day, majority of the stuff we eat is not healthy. All right. We know who control these farms where all the food is planted and grown. We know who control these factories Okay? And anything that's FDA approved, you already know is bad for you. So, you know what I'm saying? If it say FDA approved, they not already fucked it up. I've been told y'all that. If it says FDA approved, they've already fucked with it. So, that's why I always like to remind you that meditation and breathing, breath work is key. All right? We coming, we know time not real, but their man-made year is winding down, right? We're in December. Planet is rising. It's rising in frequency. Just like I told y'all it would. I promised y'all it would. And that's what's happening. Like I say, you got people that's like, God, when something gonna happen? When something gonna happen, God? You know what I'm saying? But they don't have eyes to see. You get me? When something gonna happen? But you ain't just see a blizzard here in Hawaii though. But you want to DM me and email me and say I'm a scam because you want to know when something is going to happen. So, niggas ain't just see the blizzard hit Hawaii? Is it? And snow has yet to hit Denver? Hold on, let's bring it back. Niggas ain't seen the blizzard hit Hawaii? And snow has yet to hit Denver? Bring it back one more time, 3 times, because we understand the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. Okay? So, niggas ain't seen a blizzard just hit Hawaii? And snow has yet to hit Denver? I'm just asking questions for a friend today. And that's recently. Well, we got a whole man-made year that has just went past us, right? We go back every month, we see some shit we ain't never seen before. And the year before that, ever since, y'all know I can't say it on here, man. Ever since they came with the Hot Sauce 19, the world ain't been the same. You see? Hell, you get on YouTube, you got niggas like me saying shit like this. You know, coming with all type of shit. You like, whoa, hold on. Even if you want to listen to us, you're stopping and you're listening because you like, hold on. This nigga got a big ass nose, but this shit he's saying making sense. Right? Because sometimes I'm on here with no shirt on. So this nigga ain't got no shirt on, but hold on, he making a little bit of sense. Right? Even if you don't want to like fully grab it, you like, hold on. Right, that's all a part of what the fuck is going on in the world. How did we get here? YouTube used to just be, you get on tube, you know what I'm saying? You go search a video, that's that. Now this shit is the news for niggas. Like niggas come to YouTube to do everything, don't they? Like, nigga don't know how to fix a tire, he going to YouTube. Nigga try to find out how to meditate, he going to YouTube. Motherfucker don't know how to cook, niggas going to YouTube. You hear me? Everything, it's a video. Like YouTube is the university for real. This channel in particular is the University of Cosmic Intelligence. Peace to the gods and the goddesses. But in peace to the human beings that's vibrating high. We don't support racism in here, sexism, none of that. Right? These doors are open for all, but I'm just saying, let's talk about it. Like, motherfuckers emailing, DM me, man, when's something gonna happen? But look at what's happening ever since they came with the Hot Sauce 19. Nigga, you wouldn't have been doing this before the Hot Sauce 19 hit. You would have never sat here an hour, let alone 2 or 3 to listen to me. No, you wouldn't have. Niggas, no, you wouldn't have. We wasn't doing it. Even though we had individuals that's been on YouTube, right? We wasn't doing that. Like, you had the awoken ones, like, I was listening to certain individuals, but I'm saying for the masses, right? Right? Most individuals wasn't doing that. That's what's happening today, though. It's like overboard to the point where nigga, everybody dropping channels and they dropping knowledge, right? Like, hold on now, y'all trying to trend it out. Don't try to trend it out. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to bring it to us, but don't try to trend it out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas try to oversaturate it. Like, oh, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But that's where we at. So, like I sit here and I laugh and I joke with y'all, but I'm always serious, though. No matter how much we laughing and smiling, that's why when there's people like, oh, he's a comedian, anyway, he takes too long to get to the point. Nigga, you take too long to exit and leave the motherfucking university. You know what I'm saying? This is my channel, dog. This ain't your channel. How you gonna rush me to get to the information, though? Y'all feel me, Cosmic Family? The real feel me, man. Y'all be seeing them in the comments. Man, he finna take 2 hours to get to the whole lecture what birds is about. Well, how you gonna rush? But I have to love you because I love myself. Peace reflection. You hear me? I have to love you because I love myself. You're still my reflection, even if you don't believe it. All right? So, before we even open up the lecture, like for real, y'all, I miss y'all. And this lecture, like the topic can seem so easy to get. Because we not going to act like, there's a lot of y'all that never heard shit about birds being drones. But then it's a percentage of us, a small percentage of us, before I came to this lecture, they have already heard about this. It's not like, but you got to remember, when we talking about information, esoteric information, we talking about lies being disclosed here. It's a weed is waking up. That's what I want the awoken ones to know, because a lot of y'all that's been woke, y'all be unhumble with the unwokeness. Like, we can't act like that if this shit is about us. It's still individuals out here that don't know it. So it's no need to be all in the niggas. I can see the chat. I think y'all forgot I can see the chat too. And I got family that watches me and they can see the chat, and friends and other gods and goddesses in the university that I actually talk to that sees the chat. Wife see the chat. Goddamn it, the kids got a phone. They can see the chat. Like, just because I don't comment in the chat, I literally slide in the chat just to see what niggas on. You know what I'm saying? I slide right in that bitch like, I should block his ass. But I'm too real over rich for that. I'd rather you talk your shit, because I ain't the police, nigga. I'm not going to block you. That's police shit to me, and I'm just too from the streets for that. So I'm going to go slide on out. That's what it be. Because if I was the police, if I was a police-ass nigga, I'd be blocking the fuck out niggas, reporting niggas' comments, blocking the shit out y'all. But I'm too real over rich for that. I'd rather you troll and talk your shit forever be a snitch, nigga. Because that's snitching. I don't give a fuck on what level it is, it's snitching, nigga. Ain't no way around, nigga. Now, if you got a situation like I got going on, I want to address that too, because it's the big platform right here. We got the website and we got this. This is where everybody at on the website and right here. Because they shut me down over on Instagram. YouTube family, I don't know if y'all know, man. They got me like this, dog. They got me like this right now, dog. I'm all like this, nigga, on my toes. Like, I've been blocked from going live like 2 weeks now. Even though my solar return, they got out on me like, nah, ain't no going live. Nigga, get on up out of here. You feel me? And then, like, that was one thing, because if those who've been following know, my original Instagram page was deleted at 60,000 followers for keeping it real over rich. And I'm like, if I'm just this crazy motherfucker that takes too long to get to the point, that don't know what the fuck he's talking about, why are you deleting my page? You know what I'm saying? But they deleted me. They shut me down, so we came with the backup page. Backup page almost at 30K, and they don't want to let us live. Right? Soon as they hit 25K, they got the pause and the do port to port connection in lives. Next thing you know, no, for real, I get on live one day, I'm like, yo, I'm working on this declaration of sovereignty for our people that the ancestors told me to kick me right on out of there. Get out of there. You know? For real, I literally got blocked for that. You know, I'm like, damn. Facebook had been shut me down. Right? We got shut down for 6 months, the top of the year. That's why when people like, he fake him, they tell me I don't rock with him. I be like, I wish they felt the same way y'all feel. Everybody to be like, he fake, he a fraud, he don't know what he talking about. He just saying some. I wish they felt how you felt. That's all I'm saying. Right? It's all I'm saying, because then we could do this shit a whole different way. But it's like, it's different now. It's different. Like, they didn't turn me into a motherfucking model on Instagram. Go look at my page. Nigga, I'm on there like, they got me like this, nigga. Posing, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's all I can do now. Because when I come with any, I can't even post, I can't even repost in the story. It got so bad, like I was reposting other people's shit, and they was taking out my story and hitting me with the remove post. I'm like, how you gonna remove my post, but you ain't removed the original post? Y'all feel me, family? And I'm just letting the YouTube community know, because, I don't really be coming over here letting y'all know what's going on Instagram. And all of y'all gonna be on Instagram, but yeah, they making it hard for a player out here. All I'm trying to do is let our people know what's going on, man. That's all I'm on. And I just came to help take the land back. That's all we came to do. You feel me? We just came to take this shit back. We the last generation, It starts with intellect and information to put the courage in the souls out there to, you know what I'm saying, to know who land it is, right? So, because let's not forget that when we giving these lectures and shit, I don't give a fuck. We talk about birds today, right? Or what happened with Dolph. All this shit is centered back to this being our motherfucking shit. I'm just letting y'all know. They on my ass, y'all. You feel me? Feel me? Like, for real, y'all. Like, it's real. Like, no lie. Y'all know y'all the cosmic family. I keep it real over rich. That's what we do. I don't hold no punches, whether it's about myself or whoever. Bro, they shut me down for 6 months on Facebook at the top of this year. Facebook hit me with the lifetime ban. Then they came in June like, you can go live again. And I'm like, no, fuck your live. I'll never go live again on your shit. Fuck you. You shut me down 6 months, right? Facebook shut us down. That's how we even got to Instagram. Now we get to Instagram, we lecturing every day. Toward the end of the year, Instagram delete the page. And in less than 3 weeks, block me from going live on the new page. All because I was talking about a declaration of sovereignty, which I didn't even detail. I didn't even detail it. I'm like, man, it's our land. We ain't got to honor no more man-made laws. We ain't got to do none of that. It's like Squid Games, nigga. If we participate in this shit, in this system, then yeah, somebody gonna die. You get what I'm saying? Somebody gonna die. Only one person gonna look like they gonna win, and they gonna kill the winner so they can still stay in charge. This really is Squid Games, right? But if we don't play the fucking game, there ain't no game. Ain't no game, right? So how do we not play the game? By not obeying their law. Their law is the game. Niggas want to abide by the law but not play the game. Nigga, what you think the law is? The law is the rules, right? If you break the rules, they come at you, right? They come at you, right? If you break the rules, right? You don't go to work, your ass get kicked out because you broke the rules. You can't pay your bills. You don't put your kids in school, they'll come lock your ass up because they're saying you're breaking the rules. You're truancy charges and all type of shit like that. Right? You don't take the dog to the vet, you're breaking the rules. They want to come lock you up for animal cruelty. Everything is rules, right? It's a game. These are the rules. So law ain't another word for rules, which they never played by. So the only way to end the game is to say, man, fuck y'all law, nigga, fuck y'all rules, nigga. That includes all y'all shit to judicial, economic, educational, the whole way y'all socially engineered this bitch. For real, fuck the rules. And we leave. We leave, but we don't leave nowhere. We stay here. We just leave the game. Like, fuck y'all game, we gone. So when the ancestors told me to work on the Declaration of Sovereignty, right? I'm working on the DOS, family. I'm just talking about it on live. I'm like, yeah, the ancestors told me to work on this Declaration of Sovereignty, right? Because this our land and all the land that they say was ceded, blah, 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 blah. I'm breaking down the what they like to call the legal terminology, which is the white magic, the light magic, rather, I should say, that they use to have our ass like spinning like the little chick off Exorcist with her head cut off. Like, remember she was sitting in the room? That's how they have us with the legal terminology. And then motherfuckers want to beat the game and say, we're going to beat the game, and then want to come and shit like, man, we going to go through court and we going to go like this. Nigga, how we going to get our shit back going through their court? How can we beat them at their own game? How many more generations must come and go for you to realize you can't beat them at their game? They changing the rules as we go. Every time we learn this little outlet, they change the rules on our ass. Set us back 60 years. Then we learn that little, because black people, we gonna find a crease in that motherfucker. We gonna find a loophole somewhere, ain't we? Ain't we? So we always find a loophole. That ain't the issue. We guys and guys, we too creative to not find a loophole. We gonna always find a way to get to through the mousetrap and get to the cheese without setting the mousetrap off. But they always reach, oh, then these niggas that figured it out. Then they changed the rules again. Right? So at some point you gotta realize, like, hold on, we'll never win the game like that. Like, it's bad enough that we the black pieces on the board and y'all the white pieces on the board, and we all know in the game of chess, which is the game of life, that white goes first, right? And black goes last. So that means you are always on defense, nigga. Before you came out the pussy, you was on defense. You ain't even know it yet. Before you came out the pussy, you was on defense. As soon as you came, you was on defense and didn't even know it. So you always playing 2-3 steps behind. That's defense. Okay, so at some point we gotta be like, man, why every time the game start over, we gotta always be the black pieces? Why we can't be the white pieces? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta move last every time? Why white gotta keep going first? Why black can't go first this game? Black just went white just went first every fucking game since y'all got here. So we can't get one game where black go first and y'all winning every game. Can black go first this time? Cause in real chess, that's what you do, right? Like, you be black, they be white, y'all play boom, boom. Then you switch the game, boy, you switch the border. All right, you take white, I take black. Let me work on my offense, you work on your defense. Right? You just can't defense and never get to throw your shit out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't just do it like that. Cause you ain't going, that's like in boxing, niggas ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Working on their dips, you know what I'm saying? They side steps, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga block the jab. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Slip the hook, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't just defense. Eventually you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there, you know, so you can be balanced. We just defense. You know what I'm saying? We like Dennis Rodman right now. We grab out 50 boards, get 3 steals, that's all we gonna bring. Like, no, we need a couple jumpers. You know what I'm saying? We need a couple layups. Nigga gotta have a decent free throw. We just Dennis Rodman out there, all boxing out of rebound. Give me these. You know, he be theatric as hell off the rebound. You know, Rodman grab a board. Right, that's us. Y'all ain't tired of that shit. That's us, nigga. Y'all ain't tired of y'all laughing, but y'all ain't tired. See, that's the shit I be talking about. That's the shit I be talking about. I talk in parables. You got to get the information. You see what I'm saying? Let him who has eyes see clearly. You feel me? So when I'm like, fuck they rules, that's where I'm coming from. I'm not just speaking it. I'm not just being some radical. I'm not some ignorant tyrant who wants to move rambunctiously, right? Trying to kick off some race war. That's what y'all want to label me as, nigga. Like, I ain't crazy. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. You feel me? Well, he said nigga, so I can't listen. Well, don't listen. But the land is ours. And these bitches gotta go. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it is. That's what's already written in the stars, man. I ain't trying to talk about shit else. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the rules of the game, man. You know, because niggas want to slide up like this on you. Man, look, I've been doing some research, God. You know what I'm saying? And I seen in the Constitution, you know what I'm saying, we can hit them right here. We can actually take them to court and we can sue them for genocide and denationalizing the whole species, because right here in the Constitution. Man, you can't get that shit out of my face. What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, we know all the lingo. We know they wrong and they know they wrong. So what the fuck they look like letting us come in court like this? Yes, Your Honor. My name is Rashad Jamal. I'm appearing on behalf of the original Asiatic delegation today. Chapter 36S1345 penal code in Johnson versus H. Williams. It shows that the United States, they ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. You know, I'm just saying though. Like, nigga, if you a bitch, just say you a bitch, nigga. All that, I'm wishing on a star. Nigga, we wishing on a star coming like that, G. It's only one way to come with these bitches, G. You must say been researching history. They didn't come like that. They didn't come like, yeah, so, my name is Jonathan Penderhue, appearing on behalf of the Caucasoid and the Reptilian and Pleiadian delegation. We stumbled upon some laws on your land that we feel we should have the right to own it all. They didn't come like that, nigga. They just came straight. You know what I'm saying? That's how they came, nigga. Nah, cause y'all be getting to me with that shit, man. Like I don't know that shit already. Man, God, you know, we need to do a lecture. We need to really let them know that if we go to court, gee, I'm not going to court at all. Nigga, I got court now, they ain't going. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? It's war, nigga. I ain't honoring shit. You feel me? Because that's what my ancestors told me to stand on. They say, listen, tell them this and let them know this what it is, because this how we coming. And my stance is an unrighteous stance if you listening to what I'm presenting to you. Lecture after lecture after lecture after lecture after lecture. No, because motherfuckers try to act like he just overly passionate. Sometimes he do too much. I do too much. Sometimes I'm doing too much, huh? When I get loud and I get moved to the core about this shit, huh? I'm doing too much. Maybe you not doing enough. Maybe you don't take this serious enough. Right? Because now we gonna talk about these goddamn birds, but nigga, we ain't gonna jump around shit. Nigga, it's been 2 weeks. Nigga, you gonna hear me today, nigga. I ain't trying to hear shit. You gonna hear me. Or leave. You feel me? Like, cause every time I give a lecture, y'all, I be like, damn, but is they really ready to get gangsta about this shit though? Like, did I just give a whole 6-day lecture for niggas to watch it over? They're like, hell no, God funny as hell. Yeah, you did have a couple points though. Or is you at the crib in tears like, yeah, he right. I didn't even know that. Like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, yeah, this shit gotta stop. Yeah, hell yeah. And it ain't gonna just stop. Sacrifices must be made. Sacrifices must be made. Like, that's any war. That's any war. That's any war, nigga. Why you think no matter what they say to me, no matter how many emails I get, nigga, I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna keep this real. Every time. And I ain't gonna be politically correct and none of that shit. I ain't trying to get no endorsements, nigga. I ain't trying to do none of that. I ain't trying to be your friend. I ain't trying to make you feel good at the crib. I want you to be uncomfortable. Be very uncomfortable when I present this shit. Even the night that I'm finna present to you, be uncomfortable, nigga. You should feel away. From your toes to the crown of your head, man. They not playing with us. You playing. They not playing though. The way they treat us, the way they got us killing each other, the way they ushered in drugs in the communities that we never recover from. The AIDS epidemic they've ushered into, we ain't recovered from none of that. Yet we still here though. Yet we still here though. So that's why on Instagram, they doing what they doing. And then while being blocked from going live, I have now been shadow banned. So when you go put my name in on Instagram, you can't even find my profile no more. But then they turned around and made a fake profile. Right? I am _, it's 2 underscores though, Rashad Jamal. Then had it for 2 weeks, been up. I can't report it because they blocked me. But peep the game though. The page is going around asking motherfuckers, do they want psychic readings? Just want to put smoofaluffagus all over my image so that you can no longer want to view anything I'm teaching you the same way. First it was Facebook. Then it was the death threats. Then I got blocked from Twitter before. Then YouTube was fucking with me, threatening to take my page. I literally had to shut the fuck up about the Hot Sauce 19, which I still do to this day. They deleted all my videos on it. Then Instagram deleted my main page after blocking me off live for 1 million weeks before they did it. Now the new page blocked. Then they create a fake page that's going around asking people, do they want psychic readings? You know, goddamn well under no psychic readings. But this the kicker though. Man, I done had thousands of motherfuckers report that page. And guess what? Here, this the kicker, y'all. A motherfucker report anything I do, I get took down immediately. Indefinitely. You hear me? Terminated, eradicated off the platform, right? We didn't report it. Look, this page didn't get over 3,000 reports, y'all. And somehow it lives. It lives. It lives, y'all. It's up now. Every day somebody DMing me. Hey, God, motherfucker tried to hit me up talking about they offering psychic readings. I had to block they goofy asses. I know you don't even talk like that. Y'all feel me though? I nigga make one report on my shit, I'm gone. I'm gone. All the soul I done put into the post. Because you know I put my all into everything I do. That's the Sag in me. I'm all in. I'm all in, nigga. Anything I do, if I'm going to do it, I'm in there. Ain't no toe in, nigga. Ain't no L. I'm in there. You feel me? So every time I post, every time I go live, that's my whole soul, nigga. I mean this shit. Right? Nigga, one report. I'm gone. I'm out the window. Get him out of here. But this page got reported thousands of times. Thousands of times. And yet, it lives. It lives. You feel me, y'all? Do you see what's going on? And on top of that, let's not forget, they put a fake case on me. They try to make me look like I'm the motherfucking pedophiles that they are, nigga. That's still going on, nigga. Like I told y'all I wasn't honoring shit. That's why I ain't, because I ain't going to that bitch, nigga. That's why. 100. You feel me? This is what's going on in real life time while motherfuckers out here playing. While you trying to decide, am I kicking real shit to you or not? Meanwhile, it's a whole blizzard in Hawaii. And if your ass been paying attention, you would know why. If you been in class, you would know why. You shouldn't even be shocked. Damn, it's a blizzard in Hawaii. What does that mean? It's a blizzard in Hawaii, but it ain't snowed in Denver and we in December, nigga. We talking about Denver, y'all. We talk about where niggas, this is where niggas go to. You know what I'm saying? No snow. No snow. This Denver. Niggas. No snow. But in Hawaii, where niggas is niggas ain't doing that right now. You know, them niggas used to just you know what I'm saying? No snow. They ain't used to that. Now they ain't doing that. Niggas out there. Niggas out there like, hold on, because I know they ain't ready for that shit. Ain't no way. And like I told my wife, I said, you know what's fucked up? Somebody was not taking the university serious, and they asked booked a trip to Hawaii. And I know they went over there with their shorts, they motherfucking swim trunks ready. Bought them online before they landed. You hear me? Cause you know we buy shit in advance when we go on them type of trips. Nigga, they bought his whole 7-day vacation trunks 3 months in advance. You can't wear them bitches now. Facts. And in Denver, Colorado, you don't hear me, nigga. They losing so much money in Denver right now. Them niggas finna flee to Texas in a minute. I'm telling you. Listen, we was just in Denver in August. And if you know anything about Colorado, that's where the Aspen's at. That's where they get their bag like October, going into November, December, January, February a little bit, but really that November, December, January, this is where they check their bag. Because, you know, Colorado's still West Coast, so by the time February, March coming, you know, it's going back into them seasons again. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they broke as a bitch right now. Ain't nobody on no slopes. How? No snow. So ain't none of that going on. None of that snowboarding with little Johnny. None of that's going on right now. But meanwhile, it's a blizzard in Hawaii. But niggas, I don't know what I'm talking about though. That's there every lecture for a reason. Now I'm trying to remind niggas what they is. A big bundle of energy. You hear me? Luminous beings. Exactly what you is. Feel me? Luminous beings. It's exactly what we are. Carbonated ones. Okay? This is your Merkaba. Feminine, divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. Right? Why is it a blizzard in Hawaii right now? Because we're going through what they like to call global warming, which is really the Kundalini energy rising on the planet. And why is the Kundalini energy rising on the planet? Because the sun getting warmer. And why is the sun getting warmer? Because we getting pissed off, like I'm getting pissed off right now about this land, this planet, nigga. And we being the ancient ones, the original masters of the multiverse. Nothing synthetic about us. Green veins. Non-ether, nigga. We connected to that sun. We are that sun. The chromosome, I keep saying this, the chromosphere of the sun is impacted directly by how you feel. The soul is called the soul, right? Because it sits in your solar plexus. But that solar plexus is full of solar systems. They won't tell you that in school. It's called the solar systems because it's inside of you. You impact that. You control that. You do. So, when we saying it's this grand awakening, we in the age of Aquarius. We ain't in Pisces age no more, nigga. That wasn't just no talk. I remember telling people that before I ever went public. I was years ago in the hood in the shot. Hey, man, we in the age of Pisces, man. Go on with that old weird-ass Scientology shit, nigga. Go on with that old weird-ass science shit. G, you tripping. That's what my homies used to tell me. That's what my niggas I talked to told me. You feel me? Now you see. Like, no, we're in the age of Aquarius. That was a real thing. We shifted into that. We shifted into that era. We stepped out of it. We dare now. So that age of information is a real thing. And the more information comes out, it's all flowing out because the planet is rising in frequency. This information been here. They hid it, but they can't hide it. They can't hide the whole esoteric teachings. You know why? They could never hide our esoteric teachings because it's a metaphysical thing, right? That's why we don't know the truth about these birds we finna talk about tonight, because they hid the esoteric teachings of our land, of this planet, of this realm, Atlantis, right? They lied about how the map is shaped. They lied about our brothers and sisters who are other Atlanteans, if you want to call us that. They call them Lemurians, and they tell you that Lemuria was a civilization that came before Atlantis to completely cut you off from the truth that no, it did not. The Lemurians are our brothers and sisters who were Atlanteans who got stuck behind those other two ice walls. We are in the first ice wall, which they call Antarctica, but it's land behind that ice wall of Antarctica, and they call all our brothers and sisters over there Lemurians or Lemuria, right? So everything that ever was or ever will be already exists. Let me repeat that. Everything that ever was or that ever will be already exists, but it exists on different frequencies. So that means that I could sit right here in this room and it's all type of beings and life going on around me. But if I'm not tuned into that frequency, I'm only going to see what frequency I'm tuned into. That's all you're going to see. You have to explore the different dimensions and frequencies. That's why we even say, it's become a trend, like raise your vibe and high and vibration, but you don't really understand what raise your frequency. They got the TV from us, right? This whole idea of changing the channel, right? Just light magic. You're changing the channel to tune to a different frequency. I don't care how many times you hear it. If you don't understand it, you ain't heard it enough. I don't care how many times you hear something, have you mastered what you heard? Because if you haven't mastered it, then you can't apply it. So that means you need to keep hearing it over and over and over again until you get it. Till that shit stick to your amino acids, to your arteries, to your soul, your spirit, your aura field, your etheric bodies, all of that, so you can apply it. All type of shit on TV right now. But if I only got it on ESPN, I'm only gonna see ESPN. So when we talking about esoteric information, it ain't went nowhere. It ain't went nowhere. It still exists on different frequencies. We not on 3D no more. Well, a lot of us still is on 3D because they haven't rose in frequency. So you may see a motherfucker, they don't even see you right now. A lot of y'all ain't getting calls like you used to. The ones that's waking up, your family and friends ain't fucking with you the same. You're losing people, right? It ain't that you lost them, you just went to a different frequency. If you lower yourself and go back to your old frequency, your old self, they still there. That's how advanced we are in what's going on right now. Motherfucker can't even fathom that. Like, hold on, what did he say? What you mean? I see motherfuckers all the time. That don't mean they see you. That's how advanced we are. Everybody talk about this split between old earth and new earth. That is taking place, but they not breaking down. They not getting in there. They not really going in there. And what does that mean though? What does that mean? What you mean split? What you mean split? What you mean Kai is splitting? It's not a physical split. It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. So, before I take all the way off, I wasn't gonna do that without opening up the right way. I'm just saying, like this lecture tonight about birds, like This is esoteric information that we always presenting, and the reason individuals might not be aware of this. My whole point is saying what I said before that is because of the fact that we are on a different frequency. So the information been there, and as you rise in frequency, your soul remembering like, oh, because it's going to that frequency. Your soul like, oh yeah, okay, let me grab that again. Let me down. That's why they call downloads, nigga. If you didn't already have it in you, you couldn't download it. Okay, let's think about that. Why are they called downloads? Because it's programs. We live in a computer simulation that if you want to call it the Matrix, you want to call it the Oasis from like Ready Player One, same shit. You want to call it the Oasis, you want to call it the Matrix, you want to call it the Truman Show. Same shit, nigga. All right? But being a soul and a spirit, you forever. So you just in this, you came to visit this simulation, right? To apply change to it so that it can no longer be a simulation, because it's not like it's an actual place, but the invaders who landed on our planet have hijacked it and put us under electrical light code lockdown because we are electrical beings. So your electricity is all misconfigured, though you appear to be physically free. And if you're walking around thinking you're just a meat suit, this is how the illusion or the light magic is able to work, because you're not thinking about what you are at the core. Electricity and magnetism. 666. Electrons, protons, neutrons. All right. Not neurons. Neutrons. All right. So it's electrical light code lockdown, and they have misconfigured your electricity and have your lines tangled up so that you weren't able to rise in frequency. Okay? You gotta really understand that. Think of two chords. If you put red and black and red, ain't shit coming on. Right? Think of how TV work. Like, okay, if I put the red chord in black and the black chord in the red outlet, ain't shit gonna happen. View yourself as electricity. Even crystals are to amplify electricity. And I say this over and over and over again, and people still be asking me how to manifest shit. That's how I know you don't understand what I'm telling you. I heard God say that we electricity, but hey, God, so I'm trying to manifest this $1,000 real quick. Boy, if you don't go back and hit rewind on the lecture, because if you understood that part, then you know. The planet is warming up because all this electricity, what happens when electricity gets to rubbing and going, it gets warmer. Plus we got souls full of photon energy. Getting warmer. They don't want to tell you that, so they call it global warming. But spiritually, we call it Kundalini energy rising. They also, because the Kundalini energy is rising, we are going through a pole shift. Because the way the planet is right now, it was never like that. We didn't have any winter. So why people in Denver like, damn, why we ain't got no snow? Because you never had snow in Denver to begin with. Well, why is snow in Hawaii? It wasn't no snow in Hawaii either. But the planet is going through a pole shift, so she waking up. She like, oh, she getting shit off her. Like, hold on. My creators is woke again. These gods and goddesses who created me are woke again. So now she can rise. And it's going to be a little shaky. Ain't going to be no winter, nigga. I told y'all that last year. Said last year. That's going to be last winter last year. We ain't had winter this year. Where winter at, nigga? It's still, we done had a couple cool days, but that's not winter. I think niggas forgetting and people forgetting, because I know we got human beings watching, and we got motherfucking human beings watching. We got extraterrestrial races watching, because the internet is a galactic thing. So beings from other universes and galaxies can tune into the internet. And if you go back and watch my old lecture I did on this channel about the internet, you would know why. This is how they are able to communicate with us through the internet. They're just using their little minute technology to get the job done, to get their point across. You got a lot of bullshit on the internet, but everything on the internet ain't bullshit. You wondering how some of these pictures coming out of nowhere, some of these videos coming out of nowhere, don't nobody know where they came from, and just everybody sharing them? Who you think sending them? You damn sure know it ain't the elites, nigga, because if they had it their way, wouldn't none of this shit be coming out. Think. Let's wake up right now, not tomorrow, not the day after that, not next week, now. Right now. So she waking up. She's stumbling. So, winter was right here, but now that she waking up, the places where winter was right there ain't gonna be there no more. But it's like any virus. You gotta pass through, right? This was a virus. These people that landed on our planet was a virus. Parasitical invaders. And I'm talking about the original 13 bloodlines. I'm talking about Queen Elizabeth. I'm talking about the Vatican, nigga. I ain't holding no punches. Y'all bitch ass know who I'm talking to. The Boulay, the Bilderberger Group, the Rothschilds, all y'all bitch ass who been killing motherfuckers who spoke out against y'all all over these years to try to wake everybody up. Y'all, that's what I'm talking to. Same motherfuckers making the bullshit on me. Y'all, nigga. Ain't no fear, nigga. Every time I get on, I'm going to call them right on out for y'all. Y'all ain't even got to get who God talking about. Them. The motherfuckers who really run the world. The motherfuckers who set our government in place and all the governments all around the land, nigga. Them. And all human beings ain't a part of that. I told you, you got your hierarchy human beings, and they don't even fuck with the middle class and the poor whites. They just use them as the motherfucking pawn piece because they know we rising and they hoping we'll crash out against them and use all our energy on the poor whites and the middle class whites, and then we ain't got no energy left for the motherfuckers that's running shit. That's what they want. That's what the race war is about. You can't fall for the race war because you're just attacking random white people and you ain't getting shit accomplished. We go get shit accomplished, nigga. We attack the right motherfucker so that we can bring change, nigga. We attacking the lawmakers who making these laws. Who set up the CIA? Who set up the FBI? Fuck the niggas working in the FBI and the CIA. They pawns. Who cut y'all checks? That's what we want. Who started the medical field? Who idea was it to poison the people to keep them coming back to hospitals over and over again their whole motherfucking life? That's who we want. Who idea was it? Yeah, we know that they gonna come with this food shortage real soon. I've been telling y'all about that all year, warning you for it. All year, government been paying off farmers, paying off farmers to burn their crops. Motherfuckers ain't paying attention. All year, government, America, 3Ks, government been paying off farmers all year. Burn them crops. They go 10 million for you. Don't even worry about how you gonna eat. Just burn all that shit, cause you feel me? So it's war right now. Niggas ain't finna eat nothing. Because they know your avatar is gonna still require to be ran off it if you've been programmed to run off it your whole life. So they still got certain advantages that they still got little axes they can throw to get at you, right? This is why we gotta be working out again. We gotta be meditating. We gotta be building our avatars now. Training ourselves to not have to require their food, their fodder to survive. Because we don't need it anyway. Protein, all that shit ain't real. Go watch my food spell lecture I did on Facebook a year and a half before that. Whole PowerPoint lecture on the food spell, sex spell, the money spell. The ancestors ain't sent me here to keep repeating lectures over and over again, whole lectures. Can't do that. You're going to have to go way back. It's there, though. It's there for you to go watch it. It's there. But this is the steps. Because they can't hide this shit, y'all. They can't hide this shit. They trying everything they can. I'm telling you, it's hard on them right now. They don't know how to explain to y'all the shit is going on in Hawaii. Nigga, they coming out with all backdrops saying, well, this shit, Hawaii gets blizzards all the time up in the higher top mountains in the Himalayas, knowing that people don't be up there like that. Man, listen. You believe that shit if you want to. You believe that shit if you want to. Okay, well, why Denver ain't getting no snow? What you gonna say about that one? Okay, well, you answer Hawaii for us if we do want to roll with the lie. But why Denver ain't getting no snow again? Can you explain that one to us? Because, you know, we want to go skiing and shit in the Aspens and shit ain't looking too good this year. You know? You know, me and Henrietta. Because I know there's some human beings out there, y'all just spent thousands to get out there, nigga. Y'all feel away right now. Y'all in the live. Nigga's like, he has a fucking point. I was wondering because me and Henrietta were saving up since fucking March to take Billy and the rest of the kids up there. We go there every year. I'm a third generation Vanshire. We do this every year. He has a point. All right? Now, I don't like the way he's dressed. I don't like his banter and the way he uses his terminology. And I don't like the facts he gets thrown off and caught up in his ebonics. But he has a point. Henrietta, I know I do. Nigga, they lied to you, not me. I ain't lied to you yet. And I ain't gonna lie to you. That ain't what they sent me here to do, dog. Y'all been lied to. We been lied to. I ain't come to lie. I came to keep it real over rich. Niggas can laugh. Niggas can hee hee ha ha ha. Right? We can do all that. Live your life. But whatever you do, take me serious, man. I don't even fuck if I'm smiling, nigga. I'm serious, though. You feel me? So look, man. On that note, I got to open up with the right spiritual energy because we never did that. Like, you know, this whole 45, however long we've been on here, because I ain't watching the time. I don't keep up with it when I'm not on. I don't keep up with it when I'm on. That's why my lectures go like that. I don't fuck with time, nigga. You can fuck with time. I don't fuck with him. It ain't real. I'm not fucking with none that ain't real. Period. You want to fuck with it? You want it's 3:43. Do your thing. I don't fuck with it. So I'm not judging you. So don't judge me. That's all I'm saying. So Ogun wanted to come on, right? So I bring on whatever energy tell me to bring them on. So that's why he's sitting here this evening. All right. So what I want to do before we roll all the way into this lecture, I had to light this candle because y'all know I practice all our ancient art. You feel me? All of it. Voodoo, hoodoo, you know, what you want to call it? Dark magic? Yeah, I do. Because I don't practice light magic. I'm full of dark matter energy. So anything dark, I'm in tune with it. Because I understand that they use these terminologies to push us away from who we are. That's why a lot of us don't have the spiritual protection we should have. You hear that, right? That's why a lot of us don't have the spiritual protection we should have. You see what the fire did when I said that, right? Crackled. A lot of us don't have the spiritual protection we should have because we're not tapping in with the ancestors. We're not going back home. We're not coming here. We not. So we ain't gonna never disrespect the source like that. All right. I know we've been going in, but we gonna take a quick few minutes to, you know, bring in this energy, this Ogun energy while we going into this deep divine cosmic download about these birds and about this frequency and about this blizzard and all how that's connected to everything that's going on. I ain't got to bring up the Young Dolph situation. That was last lecture. You already know what all this is connected. Everything is connected. All right, but we gonna open it up with the right spiritual energy. So we gonna respect the planet. We gonna respect what's going on. This is spiritual warfare right now, and like I told y'all, like it's a spiritual warfare going on. All right, and you gotta pick a side. Either you're gonna be with Satan in the fallen, or you riding with us, the gods, and what's righteous. Ain't no color in this shit. Ain't no black, ain't no white, ain't no gay, ain't no straight, ain't no rich, ain't no poor. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Right? Either you vibrating high or you vibrating low. Ain't no in between. Ain't no you'll get back to us on it. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit. And if you didn't pick your side, it was already picked for you November 11th. That 11-11-21 portal that we already passed. But it's a spiritual warfare. And whether you ride with Satan and Zeus and the fallen, or you ride with us, the gods and the high vibrationals, either way it go, I'm on the front line. So I don't give a fuck whether you ride with us or you ride with them. I'm on the front line regardless. That's on my ancestors. I'm on the front line regardless, nigga. You feel me? Because I know what time it is. I know what we came to do. And I ain't selling out. I ain't switching up. I ain't thinking about it. Ain't nothing to think about. And it's war. So sacrifices must be made. It's war, nigga. Like, sacrifices must be made. Period. So we gonna get 6 minutes of this ancestral energy, because normally, like I said, we ain't been on YouTube in 2 weeks, man. So normally we probably would have did it in like the first 15 minutes or something, or whatever. But like, nah, hell no. We coming on the right way, because that's where the energy is at. It's all chaos energy. I don't care how much I post and smile and kick it. Literally, I've been having to dumb my shit down on Instagram because they deleting everything. We got the website. Y'all can come to the website. But at the end of the day, on YouTube, they ain't been fucking with me, so I could do what I do. I can come how I'm coming. But we gonna meditate on this. We gonna pray this energy. I need everybody out there to close y'all eyes. Everybody on a high vibration. You hear me? Close y'all eyes and feel this energy. Let your ancestors in. They ain't gonna harm you. They waiting on you. Let the angelic beings in. Let your archangels in. They waiting on you. You gotta call them in though. They ain't just gonna step in. You gotta call them in. You feel me? You gotta invite them in. Because free will is the law of the cosmos. we had to do that to channel in this energy. I also want to say before we dive deeper to this, to this divine download, let me first start by saying peace to all the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. All right, I'm sending peace to all the vibrational human beings. All right, and I want to give thanks to the ancestors, the source, the angelic forces, the cherubium, the seraphims, um, the orishas, the demonic forces within me, the angelic forces within me, the archangels, right? So many beings and celestial forces that we have been lied to about that are for us and on our side. It's like they have contorted everything about us. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's what we breaking down now. I want to send peace to my elders, those 65 and older than the university. Sending you the deepest of insight this evening as we go into this download even further. Because we was already in the download, but I literally had to pause it because I would have just kept going, and I can't do that. I want to send the deepest of insight to my peers and everybody in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, as we sitting here this evening to really grasp what birds really are, and for it to hit home other than to just be like, okay, well, birds are drones. It's a lot deeper than that. And you need to know what birds are drones and what birds aren't, and it's all contorted up. We're gonna break it down. I need you to use your insight so you can see it for yourself. I'm sending the deepest of insight to all the blue crystal babies, the star seeds, those 21 and under within the university. All right. If you ain't already did it, go on Twitter, let them know we live, because we've been live. Go on IG, let them know we live. You on the website, go on the forum, let them know we live. I appreciate each and every one of you deeply. It's namaste to the whole community, to the whole planet. I salute the divinity in you all. I love you because I love myself. My soul understands that our souls is one through the divine cosmic force called creation. There is no separation. So peace reflections to everybody watching this evening. All right. Now we back to it. So we're going to talk about birds, right? Now I was just talk about this blizzard going on. And it's just a sign of what you hear a lot about. It's just another sign of where the planet is at, where Kai is at right now. And she's shaking this virus up off of her. You feel me? So with her shaking that virus up off of her, yeah, it's going to be like that. If it was cold here, now it might be warm here and cold there, because she's getting back to complete warmness. All right? So she was all warm, and then she got frozen, right? With this technology called Sub-Zero technology. And that was cast in by the Dark Elves. That was brought on our planet by the Dark Elves. All right, and for those who've been watching in the university, I've talked about this story. For those who haven't, just a quick synopsis. The Dark Elves were the ones that ushered in winter on our planet. So what you are watching now is winter completely breaking down. We were lied to about the stratosphere, the atmosphere, and the ozone layer. Those are all lies. They created 5 different levels of what they taught you in school and I in school was the sky. But those are manufactured. And those were created strictly to stop you from receiving celestial rays and photon energy and plasma energies and quantum energies. All right? But a rip has been put into the stratosphere way back 95 when the first invasion took place, which many people don't remember because they hit everybody with the neuron simulators. And they showed you them on Man in Black. When Black there hit everybody with that, and they don't remember shit, but what they're told, that's what remember in the 90s, I've been told the story before, but in the 90s and the early 2000s, even 80s, but definitely from after 95, the invasion was 93 to 95 pretty much. Well, 90 and 94, 95. All right, we had an invasion that took place on our planet where our ancestors and extraterrestrial forces that were on our side tried to come in and do what's going on now, get the planet back. And a war broke out, right? And this is why they made Independence Day later, right? Just to smush it in your face. But a lot of people don't remember this war. You don't remember it taking place. You can't be like, what, 93, 94, 95? Ain't no fucking invasion take place, right? That's what everybody would say because they start hitting everybody with the with these neuron simulators to reprogram your neurons. Your neurons deals with it's connected to your memory. All right, your neurons is deal everyone your neurons fire off. That's dealing with your memory and more things that they consider part of cognitive thought. All right, so the neurons. This is why if your neurons, which are wiring, it's just electrical codes. If they are replaced, they can remove memories and they can plant memories in you. I repeat, if they reconfigure your neurons, they can remove memories out of you or they can plant new ones in there that never was there. Right? They have so many movies they come out with showing you this shit. But that's what took place on our planet. This when the first rip was left. The only sign that was left of the invasion is the rip in the 5 levels of sky. The stratosphere, atmosphere, all these other different levels, right? But this invasion took place, and they were able to grab a hold of the elites, the reptilians, if you want to call them the shadow government. They were able to grab back hold of everything that was going on, kind of like they showed you on Independence Day. It actually, what happened, the movie Independence Day is actually based upon this invasion that took place. Okay? And they were able to basically grasp control of everything to push them off back out of the realm. And this is why you have a couple weird events, like butterfly effect events, like Michael Jordan retiring and then going to play baseball for 2 years. Like, what the fuck? Why would he at 93 at the top of his game? You know what I'm saying? Why was he just stopped? Now he want to play baseball. Okay, well, if he would have stayed playing baseball, that's different. Okay, nigga, you might well stay out there, nigga. After 2 years of getting your mechanics all in order, now you back on the court, you want to... Come on now. All right? You had shit like that. That's one of the biggest things they use. It's like the butterfly effect, right? To try to help erase that moment in time. And many souls and spirits, gods and human beings alike, they don't remember that. Like, if they could literally be sitting here like, oh, this nigga crazy. Okay? And it's a blizzard in Hawaii right now, too. All right? So, this is what took place, though. And after the invasion, they start hitting us with more of these little, you'll be watching TV and this commercial is being interrupted for television testing. This is a hearing test. And it'll show you 4 levels of screen, white, red, blue, green, pink, all them different colors, and it'll be beep. And we didn't know what the fuck that was about. We like, oh, this is hearing. This used to happen a lot in the 90s, early 2000s. This is what they used to put the masses back under that hypnotism. No different than in the Battle of Los Angeles that took place in 1942. Everybody that witnessed that was hit with that shit, the neuron simulators. All right? Neuron reprogrammers, however you want to call them. I like to call them neuron simulators. But this is what they did to us. So the only evidence was left was the rip in the stratosphere. And that rip is what was able to help part the energies that started hitting us in 2018, 2019. They started pouring in even more. About 2020, it was over with. They back in here. So they had to come with the Hot Sauce 19, right? So these downloads are being pushed at a different rate right now because that hole is open. And we here now. They here now. They've been here, but they here now. So the hole open, and you seeing all this wave of information just flow through. Downloads flowing in. Memories coming back, right? And Kai is like, oh shit, she waking up too. Like, oh damn. Because she's alive. As alive as you and I. I told you the trees are alive. As we continue to rise, they're going to start singing out frequencies and talking again. Like they used to do. They showed you this in cartoons like Alice in Wonderland. Or a lot of those old cartoons you watched as a kid always dealt with some type of magical forest where everything was alive in the forest, right? The roses were singing, the dandelions was waving, the trees. Remember in Pocahontas, Mother Willow, she hugged Pocahontas, talked to her, right? That's how the planet used to be. A lot of people on TikTok, they see these black creatures flying through the sky. Don't know what they are because we rising in frequency. These are beings that been on the planet. They still here. They never left. You couldn't see them because you wasn't on what? That frequency. Now everybody's getting on that frequency from the rip from 95. It's pouring in. Planet waking up. Fuck seeing this shit now. Hold on, what the fuck is that? Get the phone out. Like the TikTok video that showed what it's crazy, right? It's a TikTok video that showed a Fiji mermaid. Now, you got Fiji mermaids and you got regular mermaids. And then you got something in the museum in Clearwater that they call it a Fiji mermaid. That's not a Fiji mermaid. I was at the Marine Aquarium while on my solar return, doing my spiritual hajj with my family. We here, we 10 toes, so we ain't never gonna go nowhere and not go into no form of nature. So we was in an aquarium. That's the most nature we was able to get in Tampa Bay, Florida. Shout out to Tampa Bay, Florida. We was out there. But we went to the aquarium and they had this siren. Right? And I took a picture next to it, throwing up the 9 ether. If you ever see me like throwing up 9 ethers, that's what that means. This ain't no gang sign, 9 ether being, nigga. Feel me? I'm all my poses nowadays. I eat, you know what I'm saying? But it hurt me to the soul, cause the little tour guide, they got it all up, and she's standing right there. They done lied to her, but she thinks she knows some shit. And I'm looking at it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is a Fiji mermaid. It was captured in the 1800s." I'm like, "This ain't no motherfucking Fiji mermaid. Fuck is y'all in here lying for?" I really felt like Killmonger. Like, I need to take this off y'all hands. It's not for sale, sir. Shit. How your ancestors get it? I damn near hit her with that. But I'm like, this ain't the area for that. That's wasted motion. I'll just take the picture and tear that bitch down online with my platform, right? So that was a siren. The sirens, they are creatures. We created them too. They come out the series, but they've been living in the oceans for forever, right? And they like to sing, and they only attack those who invade the ocean or invade the seas with negative energy. This is why the sirens are known for alluring sailors to their death in Greek mythology. And then you got the Fiji mermaid. And the Fiji mermaids, the real Fiji mermaids, are mermaids, but they are the mermaids that have kind of mated with seals. All right? So these mermaids kind of mixed in with seals, all right? Because mermaids have the fish composite, all right? Mermaids and mermen have the fish composite, so they can't interlope with seals. And the mermaids interlope with certain seals and created this Fiji mermaid. And the Fiji mermaid they're not as beautiful as a regular mermaid, right? Or mermaid who looks just like black people you see today, but they just have the body of a fish, right? It's a TikTok video where they caught one on tape. It's two human beings. They like on a high cliff. Y'all might have seen it. But Google mermaid caught on TikTok or something. It might pop up. But it's two human beings, and they high up on a cliff. And they like recording. And they like, "Hey, it's something down there on the rocks." Right? And the friend recorded like, "Oh, that's a seal." It's funny because the other human, he like, I don't think that's a seal, man. You hear his voice, he's like, "I don't think that's a seal, man." He like, "Can you hit zoom on that thing?" So he zoom in, and he turn around and look at him, and run off into the water. That was a Fiji mermaid. Wasn't a regular mermaid. It was a Fiji mermaid. Had it been a regular mermaid, they would have automatically knew what it was. You see what I'm saying? They couldn't really tell. But it still had long ether, like a person, like a mermaid would. The half tail of a mermaid, the half body kind of humanoidish, right? But the face of like a little cute seal mixed with us, right? So, that's a Fiji mermaid. And then you have the regular mermaids and mermen that come out the Sirius star system, which is, they beautiful and gorgeous. Mermaids, mermaids, and they look just like us. Just with the half. Feel me? People caught that on tape. Why? Because Kai is waking up. So you catching these Fiji mermaids getting caught, they getting seen. People seeing things in their trees, whole creatures that they can't explain. You got all these ships that they spraying all these chemtrails, trying to cloak and cloak and cloak as many as they can, but they really can't cloak, right? Because the planet rising in frequency and these beings been here. So it's not like they haven't been here, y'all. They here. But remember, channel, frequency, what channel are you on? And it used to be where it was like the individual had to be on a certain frequency. Chill out. It used to be the individual had to be on a certain frequency. But because the planet is on that frequency, you're going to see it. Everybody's seeing it. It ain't just, that's why in the 90s and the 80s and yesteryear, you had people called clairvoyants or psychics who could hear things and see things and communicate with the spiritual realm, and other people couldn't because they was on that frequency when most wasn't. Now, because Kai, the planet, she's waking up. That's why it's blizzards in Hawaii and ain't no snow in Denver. Right? That's opposite as hell, right? She waking up. So it's like shaking a cold. You know, when you get a cold, it might start at your head first, right? Then it leave the head, it hit the nose. Then it hit the nose, it hit the throat. It might start at the throat, right? Got you hawking. Then it the virus rise up to the nose. You start snotting. Your throat ain't hurting no more, but now you snotting. You blowing all the snot out, now your head start hurting. These are the phases that the virus leaves out of you. But notice the virus is moving around. So this winter technology is a virus. It's a virus that was never on the planet. Like the fake clouds. So because of this tear, when the first invasion took place in 94, 95, all the celestial quantum energy, all these downloads flushing through. They flushing through. And guess what? You got the organic ones to this realm. So now we back, a lot of us back to nature. You see? We back locks. These are cords. These are antennas, right? So more of us are, and we got our antennas in. We not saying dreadlock no more. We realize like, no, these aren't dreadlocks. These are your antennas. These are your coils. But the beings who enslaved the planet, they don't like these because they give us an advantage. We are electricity. So when you got ether, you got an advantage, especially when it's coiled. Especially if you know that. It gives you a spiritual advantage. You're going to be more intuitive than an individual with nothing on their head at all. I don't give a fuck how much they know. The longer your ether is, the more intuitive you will be. Especially if you are aware. But if you're not aware, your ether could be down your ass. It don't matter because you ain't on that frequency, so you don't know. You hear somebody say dreadlocks, you already know what frequency they on. Why would you call your antennas what your oppressor named them out of fear? To make you not want to use your weapons. Because it all starts from knowledge, information, wisdom, right? The locks isn't just a trend anymore. They was a trend years back with Lil Wayne. It was trending then. This ain't no trend no more. Most people that's getting into their locks again, they coils, they doing it because they on a spiritual journey. This has never been seen before. I don't know. I know it's a lot of blue crystal babies in here watching, but I don't know if y'all know this. I know in all my years on the planet since I landed here, I've never seen this before. Like this, what they call, what we talk about now, this will be called the occult. This will be dang weird and witchcraft and all that, and everybody like, eee. It ain't like that no more. And it's not just, it's all of us. And you can't run from it. Everybody talking, everybody sharing, everybody. You see the human beings rising, nigga. Human beings coming out with videos like, listen, the black race, they are gods. Because human beings ain't stupid. You know, y'all like, they lied to y'all too, you know, the hierarchy. So y'all always knew we had certain advantages genetically that y'all just didn't possess, and y'all couldn't figure it out. Like, hold on. But to be found out, like, oh, okay. It's the ether. It's the neuromelanin. God damn it, Annie, that makes sense. No wonder these niggas don't cook in the sun and we do. No wonder they can't. No, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that feels to a real human being, that feels good to know the truth. They want the truth. They want the truth. Like, a person's vibrating high want the truth regardless. Okay, cool. That don't mean because I'm a human being to be ashamed of being a human being. No, but it's imperative that I understand the science of my species and their species. And that's all Rashad Jamal is presenting to you. Nothing else. In the whys and why it's like that and how it got like that. That's all I'm doing. So because we are rising, we figuring out now that the birds ain't even real. Like, wait, hold on. Birds ain't real? Well, yes and no. All right. I got the laptop right there. I'm going to list the species of birds to you that are actual real birds. And then I'm going to list the few species, at least the top one out of each species, like of the hawk, eagle, and all them, that are actual just man-made birds that are part of the programming that just fly amongst the other birds to confuse you. Because listen, you got drones, you got your government drones, your CIA surveillance, you got them birds, and then you got your real birds. And then in the middle, you got your fill-ins. So these are synthetic birds, but they are just the fill-ins to just flock in with the rest so that you can't tell the difference. So that's why I say it runs a lot deeper than, oh, you know birds? Did you know that birds, all the birds were replaced by the government in the 30s, and they are government drones? Okay, now tell us why. Most people can't do that. They just like, well, I heard the theory. And I was getting a lot of emails about it. Hey, God, it's the birds real? And I said with the answer, y'all want me to talk about this? Yeah, let them know. This is all part of Kai shaking the bullshit off her. Get this bullshit up off me. You know what I'm saying? Lying to these people, folks. Get this bullshit up off me. Right? And yes, the birds, they real and they not real. Certain species are real and certain species are flat out just drones. All right? That were replaced by the government, the CIA to be exact. And they didn't just do this in America with 3Ks. They did this everywhere. Okay? They didn't just do this in America with 3Ks. I repeat, they did this everywhere. So let me let that settle in on y'all, because I'm finna pull up I'm pulling up the MacBook. So you're gonna find out right now what birds are real, what birds are drones, and what birds are just fill-ins. Give you some time to gather yourself. No, that's a lot of heavy information right there. All right. Somebody said, I heard the birds charge up on power lines. The drones do. That's why when you see the birds sitting on the power lines, they do be charging up. But every single bird is not a drone. That's the thing. Okay, so our original birds, I gotta light the sage for you non-believers out there, because I feel you negative niggas from 100 miles away, nigga. You know, your non-belief is so deep, nigga, I feel it through the screen. Let me light the sage on you niggas. And you white racists too, that's sitting in the live. Like, you know? And you undercover CIA, FBI agents who watch all my lives, and you mad right now. He's back at it. And I hope you know if you cut the live right now, everybody gonna know, like, oh, yep, God was hitting them too hard. They cut the nigga off. That's the point we at. You can't stop it now. Like, I don't even know why y'all still deleting fuck with me. It just further proves the point. Nigga, y'all can't even assassinate me right now if y'all wanted to. Niggas on y'all. It ain't a script you can throw out there to the masses right now, nigga. In a car accident? No, it wasn't. That was them. We discovered it. No, he didn't. They was on bullshit. He was keeping it too real. We had a lead. No, you didn't. That was on that COINTELPRO. No, it wasn't. I mean, you can't say fuck Queen Elizabeth in the Vatican, in the Pope, you know, in the whole reptilian species, in the whole shadow government, and expose these type of FBI disclosed files and not get fucked with. We fell for it with Dr. Sebi. We kind of fell for it for Nipsey. We will not fall for it with Rashad Jamal. Because Rashad Jamal gonna be here to see the change. Better know that. Because war come with that. And not after it. I'm talking about in the process. In pursuit of trying to do anything to me is war right there. We ain't doing nothing else. Like the sage for the non-believers, man. Because I seen somebody comment like, ravens are real. And I don't even want to use that word. How did that just come out of me? See? That's why I lit the sage. You niggas, somebody out there burning candles. Got me saying diction I wouldn't say. You know, I don't use that word. But no, ravens are not real. So, just buckle your seatbelt up. We gonna get to them. They on the list, though. Ravens aren't real. Crows neither, or pigeons. Or any of your city birds, for that matter. Let that burn on you niggas. Slowly, too. Not the high vibrationals. Just them. All right. So, boom. Gonna keep on going right there. We have our candle burning down. So the intent of this lecture is very pure. We going in. We going in. We going in, man. We finding out Santa Claus is not real once again. I don't trip. I'm not gonna leave y'all back there. I'm gonna bring niggas right here. I got the receipts. It'll all make sense later, trust me. All right, so let's talk about it. Now, for those who've been following, I spoke to y'all about we never had all these different names of these different animals, right? We never had all that. I told you that, right? I've taught y'all that already. I say, hey, we only had dragons. This is why your ancient stories go far back as you want in Asian lore, right? It's going to be talking about. You ain't going to hear shit about no elephants or none of that. All the dragons. Go back in African lore. They speak about dragons. Go listen to the Hopi prophecy who speaks about the blue kachina, which we going through now. Go read the Mayans and the Aztecs and go back as far as you want to. There you ain't going to be talking about none of these. No, you don't hear about no squirrels. You don't hear about no motherfucking, none of this. It was just dragons, right? Like, and we never thought about, why the fuck we don't hear nothing about all these other, we ain't heard nothing about no alligators, nigga, no dinosaurs, nigga, no rhinos, no hyenas, no sharks. It was just dragons. And everybody's story the same. Everybody ain't lying now. Do your research. Niggas is talking about dragons. You won't hear nothing about a squirrel in there nowhere. But yet we see squirrels running around today. So did all the animals just come after they left? Or what happened? Well, as we fell in frequency, Planet Kai fell in frequency. Right now, she's rising in frequency. So you see the change. Like right here in Atlanta, it was 73 degrees today. Thank you. And in Chicago, like a week and a half ago, like 65. And even if it get cool at night, that's all a part of winter technology that's dying. Remember, the virus ain't fully out of her yet. It's coming out of her. But you should see it coming out of her like, hold on, it don't normally be this warm. It's going to still be a little chilly at night. Some of y'all states might still get a little sprinkle snow here. You know, the virus coming out. But it ain't, all the snowy states, it ain't like how it used to be. Nigga, in 99, we was having blizzards in Chicago. Now look at Chicago right now. Minnesota, Wisconsin, all these places. It's not normal. Hawaii ain't never had no blizzards come through that bitch. Now they getting blizzards. Shit, let's use Denver. Niggas be on the slopes. Ain't no snow in Denver. It ain't been no snow. We in December, y'all. It ain't been no snow in Denver. That's all I gotta use for you. All over the planet. St. Louis, everywhere, just everywhere. And I hope are you paying attention? It's still leaves on the trees. Yeah, there's some trees where the leaves fell off. Yeah, because the leaves die because of the fucking technology called winter sub-zero technology. If winter was real, the planet wouldn't die. Bears wouldn't go hibernate. Everything shuts the fuck up when winter comes. Why is that? You need to think about that. Hold on now. Winter is some fucked up shit. Everything dies in the winter. We don't think about that. We so busy trying to get back to spring. Nigga, fuck spring. Because if you look at spring, summer, autumn, those are all warm months. Out of 4 seasons, only one is cold. That's winter. 3 out, be one. 3 to 1 all day. That should let you know that the normal balance of the planet was always warm. It's not cold in space, it's warm. The higher you go in vibration, the warmer it gets. That's just basic science. That's basic. Even they physics, they admit that. They just don't expect us to put this shit together like this right now. And hand me that, hey, hand me that salt. Hand me that pepper. You got a little ginger over there? You can get that. A little cinnamon. Let me. See what I'm saying? They don't expect us to do that, but yet we do it. So, because of this rise in frequency, we got to stay on frequency because that has a lot to do with birds. It has a lot to do with the birds. When we was at our high frequency, we didn't have any birds. All your real birds were called air dragons. These were your dragons of old that you hear about, you hear legends about. Breathing fire and all that. Yes, they were on a higher frequency. But as we fell in frequency, things change. It's just like the ocean, right? They speak about I don't like to say the ocean because ocean is our ancestor that's trapped, a part of the subaquatic families in the Bermuda. And that's ocean. These other bodies of water are seas. And the other bodies of water are man-made lakes, which they used to build over our old land and our old artifacts and over our dead bodies, literally. Okay? But we never had nothing but dragons. Air dragons. Land dragons. We didn't have no alligators, crocodiles, lions, hyenas, bears, mongoose. Just land dragons, air dragons, and water dragons. All these Greek mythology stories speak of a time when you had these dragons in the sea dragons, right? And the Kraken, right? And in the sea, the deeper you go, what starts to happen? The deeper you go, you start getting different type of fish, if you want to call them that today, that you don't see when you're at certain other levels of the sea or you at surface. Like, for example, the angular fish. The fish with the thing that hangs over, they say it hangs over. You don't see that creature when you at the surface. But the angular fish, for y'all who don't remember, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me bring y'all closer. The angular fish, right? The angular fish is no different than a tuna fish. Let me show you the angular fish, okay? This is what they call an angular fish. That's the angular fish. You see? Right here, this is an angular fish. These are angular fish. You Google the term angular, which should have been angular fish. You see? And they tell you, oh, they use these little lights to catch their prey because they're so dark. They so deep and it's so dark. All right? That's the angular fish. They are found in the depths of what they say is the seas, right? But the angular fish is the same as the tuna fish. But what happens is when you're at the surface, the tuna fish is a tuna fish. But as the ocean drops in frequency, the deeper you go, that tuna look starts to look different to survive. So it completely morphs, and it goes from tuna fish to what you see right there. Why? Because it needs to survive, and it's darker down there, and the temperature different. So guess what happened? Its entire body changes. Anglerfish, hold on. And they won't tell you this. I gotta tell you this. All right. That's why this is the University of Cosmic Intelligence. Don't ever come here and expect to hear nothing you heard all before. Okay. So when the tuna fish is living on top, look, that's how he look. Because that's how he has to look to survive. But his body is made to blend in with the waters. His belly is made to blend in with the sunlight, right? And these are different tuna fish right there. All right. But as you go deeper into the ocean, his entire being changes to survive the dark, murky depths. To survive the dark, murky depths. To survive the dark, murky depths, right? They like to call these angular fish, but they don't tell you why they look like that. Because then you could start putting too much information together if they did that. You get what I'm saying? But these are your angular fish. You see them? You see them. These are your angular fish. The lower the frequency drops, that tuna, he changes. And that shouldn't be hard for people to believe, because think about how before it's a butterfly, right? What is it? What is it? It shouldn't be hard for you to believe in what that's called metamorphosis. For a species to go through metamorphosis and look completely different, right, than what they really are at a different frequency. All right, that's metamorphosis. He's a caterpillar, but as that caterpillar raises his vibration, he then becomes a butterfly. They don't tell you that the caterpillar goes through a cohort. How the hell they go from a cat? Let's look at it, y'all. Let's look at it. Let's go back to grade school, because I need you to understand why the dragons don't look like dragons anymore. Okay? It's the same science, metamorphosis. All right. Caterpillar. Let's look at it now. Let's really think about this now. Now, this is a caterpillar. Oh, he's so cute. But this is a caterpillar, right? And we never asked ourselves, how in the hell can look at this? And then it turns into this? It turns into this? Are you serious? Are you serious? We never thought about that. We just accepted it. How can it go from what? Look at the butterfly. It's not shaped anything like when it's in caterpillar form. How? We never think about that. Let's go back. Look at this caterpillar. Really look at the caterpillar. How in the hell can it go from this to this? How? Right? Because somebody literally watching the lecture and they don't want to accept my divine insight. So he just saying some shit. All the birds was dragons. Yes, they were. Just like all the butterflies were caterpillars too. And a caterpillar don't look shit like a butterfly. And a tuna fish don't look shit like an angular fish. And that's not like the caterpillar is in a larvae state, as they want to tell you it's in a larvae state. No, we know what larvae looks like. That's not larvae. It's time for you to use your own insight instead of believing what these motherfucking liars have told you. You should be asking, like, hold on, how the fuck can a caterpillar turn into a butterfly? Because the caterpillar raises its vibration. And as you raise in frequency in nature, things take on a completely different look. So I use that analogy just so you can understand that all of your so-called dragons, birds, I'm going to name them for you. These used to be dragons. Very huge, beautiful dragons. We were all the way up on the 33rd. Remember, the planet was in a higher frequency. When they came and they invaded our planet, it rocked everything. Even us, we were 50 feet to 100 plus feet tall, some of us. We the giants of legend. You're looking at them. But because we're in a lower frequency, everything went through metamorphosis. And what's so crucial about the tuna fish and the anglerfish and the butterfly to the caterpillar to the butterfly is those beings were literally left in nature as codes to help us remember when we get to this point. Because our ancestors knew we would need something to keep us, to help us, we lead us through this shit. You know, it got to make sense to us. We just ain't gonna be able to accept it coming out of all this spell work that they did on us for 550 plus years. So all of your birds that you see, I'm finna name them. Bald eagle, the exact birds, because it's not every bird. The bald eagle used to be an air dragon. The golden eagle, air dragon. I'm gonna show you these birds. The Adian condor, which is a form of vulture, used to be an air dragon. It's actually the biggest vulture is the Adian condor. They stand almost 5 feet tall with a 10-foot, 10-inch wingspan. Air dragon. The Californian condor, air dragon. All right. Hold on. Hold on.
Peregrine falcon.
The peregrine falcon, because you know they be spelling all this shit weird and they didn't change the names on it. But the peregrine falcon, that's why I had her.
Peregrine falcon.
Used to be an air dragon. I'm gonna show you everything I'm naming, so don't worry about if I'm just saying the names. I'm gonna show it to you. The peregrine falcon used to be an air dragon.
Ferruginous hawk.
Ferruginous hawk used to be an air dragon. Because they put all these, remember, spelling, light magic. They spell shit all differently, put all these different names on it. I just know the information that I'm presenting to you. An exact species, all right, that they tried to hide from y'all ass. That are actually air dragons, okay? Because you got to know the difference. When we saying that birds are drones, we're going to get to that. But let's talk about which certain birds are not drones, because they are actually the real what you call birds. They are the air dragons, all right? That went through metamorphosis, and now they appear as your bald eagle, your gold eagle, your Adian condor, your California condor, the peregrine falcon, the Ferruginous hawk, have you said, the red-tailed hawk. And pelicans used to be air dragons, as well as turkey vultures, all right? So any bird I didn't name out these 9, these are the 9 original different type of dragons we had. Any fucking bird I didn't name, we finna get to it. I'm gonna name them again and I'm gonna show them to you. So the bald eagle, air dragon. Let me pull him up. Let's pull him up so y'all can see how he look. And this is why America with 3 Ks uses the bald eagle as their logo, right? Because the bald eagle was one of the biggest air dragons we had. That and the only dragon bigger than the bald eagle when it was at its metamorphosis at its highest vibration was the Adian condor. All right, the Andean, not Adian, the Andean, because it's the Andes, the Andean condor. That's what they call it now. So let's go back to Avatar. Remember in Avatar, you had all these big dragons, right? That they had to connect their locks to. And that's how we used to fly and connect with these. We would connect our locks to them, and we would do that in real life time. That's where Avatar gets it from. Okay. But remember in Avatar, no matter they was big, but it was this one huge ass bird. It had the stripes on it. This big huge ass hawk. Hawk, dragon. That's the one he mastered at the end or whatever. Okay, so that would be the Andean condor, right? So the biggest dragon was the bald eagle. So let's pull the bald eagle up so y'all can see how he look, so we can know who our air dragons are, our ancient natural. Right. Let's pull them up. So that's the bald eagle right there. And of course, they would steal him as they make him their symbol. Exactly. He one of our most beautiful, biggest dragons that we had is this bald eagle. Now, as we continue to rise in frequency, he's going to He's going to go through metamorphosis like the same way the caterpillar does, and he's going to be back at his big, bright, beautiful self again. Okay, but bald eagle. Okay, one of our most strongest, beautiful dragons we had, and because he fell in frequency, he now appears like this, and they renamed him Bald Eagle, and that's why they took him on as the logo. Okay, let's go to the second one. I got them all written down for you. Golden Eagle. All right, the Golden Eagle also was an actual air dragon. And you'll notice, right? You'll notice that majority of these birds are fucking huge. The ones I'm naming, right? This is the Golden Eagle. He stands almost 4 feet tall. Beautiful specimens. These were dragons. The Golden Eagle, dragons, okay? It wasn't the biggest dragon. That would be the bald eagle and then the Andean condor. The Andean condor was the biggest, but the strongest and most fastest was the bald eagle. So the overall best dragon we had produced was what we now see as the bald eagle. All right, but that's the Golden Eagle. That used to be an air dragon. And what you're going to also notice, this is why birds have talons. All right, they so-called talon feet. Them are the same feet that dragons have. If you go look up a dragon, right? Can we get a picture of a dragon? Let's see. That's about one of the few things they got left from their old body. The talons. All right. You'll notice on most dragons, let's see if we could get a good picture of a dragon. Okay. Notice on most dragons, they had what? Talons. You see the talons? You see the talons? And all of your birds have those same what? Let's go back. Let's look at them. They have the same what? Talons. It's about the last thing left to really show from when they went through their metamorphosis. The talons are exactly like the talons from when they were dragons. All right? Same talons. That's the only thing they got left from when they were in a dragon shape. All right? The talons. So that's the gold eagle. That's the golden eagle. All right? Let's go to the next one. And if you want to know how they was breathing the fire, them breathing fire is a real thing, because all your so-called birds got spirit and soul. And when they used to breathe the fire, that comes from the soul. The blue fire that the dragon breathes, he breathes it from his soul. All right? He breathes it from his soul. And the way that the dragon he'll snort out that's actually a breathing technique that you're supposed to do if you know anything about meditation, the way you control your breath and different breath techniques. You know what I'm saying? But that's another live though. All right. So yeah, you might not know, but the talons is the only thing they got left from when they was in a full dragon state. All right. But the planet is rising in frequency, as you can see. Blizzard in fucking Hawaii and shit like that. A lot going on. You're gonna see everything going through a metamorphosis. Back to it used to be. Even us going back to locks, it's the start of our metamorphosis. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going through that metamorphosis to go because we're rising again. All right. Drop a 9 if you with me. Drop a 9 if you with me, because I'm really dropping a lot of information right now. You feel me? That the government don't want out, that the elites don't want out there. They know I ain't lying about none of this shit though. I would know these exact species. Like I know how they look, so I had to do research to pull their ass up, because they under different names now. But I'm hitting exactly the exact species. All right, the Andean condor. Let's put up the Andean condor. Now this was the biggest dragon that we had. Okay, there you go. He's huge too. I see them 9s too. Appreciate it. He's huge too. So that's the Andean condor. You see him? He's huge. Now, this bird right here is a vulture, okay? He's a vulture, but he used to be a dragon. And he stands almost 5 feet tall and reaches up to 10 feet, 10 inches long. Let's look him up. Let's look at him. So don't nobody think what I tell you. Wingspan, 8.9 to 10 feet long. Mass, 17 to 33 pounds. Feel me? The biggest. And even right now, he's the biggest fucking bird on the planet, damn near. Actually, he is. Don't know other bird get that tall with a wingspan that long. The Andean condor, okay? He was the biggest dragon that we had. He's a vulture, though. He's part of the vulture family. Biggest dragon we had. I want to give y'all a visual on these beings. All right? He's an actual original being of the planet. All right? And right now, them birds get up to 5 feet tall with a 10-foot wingspan. You get what I'm saying? I'm only 5'8", so you got to think about this, man. That's like, you feel me? Like, come on. 5 feet tall, I'm only 5'8". So, he damn near right here. I ain't over 6 feet. That's a tall ass bird. They get that tall, and they always in the Himalayas. They be up in the mountain. They fly high, but yeah, they get tall as fuck. So his ass will be standing right here next to me. You feel me? I'm a little nigga, he a big nigga. We be right here. You know what I'm saying? Like up to 5 feet with a 10-foot, 10-inch wingspan. I don't think you understand how big that is. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a bird. All right? But he used to be an air dragon. One of the biggest air dragons that we had. The biggest, to be exact. The biggest. You feel me? So let's go to the next one. Because I want to get to the birds as drones too. Okay, so the next one will be the Californian condor. Let's get to them. We're going to run down them real quick. The Californian, which is another condor. All right. He's not as big as the Andean condor, and he's a part of the vulture family as well, but he's not as big as the Andean condor. You see him? That's the Californian condor. All right. He's part of the vulture family, but he used to be a dragon. He's huge too. He's just not as big as the Andean condor, but he get about 3.5 to 4 feet tall with like an 8-foot wingspan. You get what I'm saying? Very huge, you know what I'm saying? Very huge. On the California condor used to be a dragon. I hope y'all taking notes and writing this down, and y'all can do your own research into these birds a little more, and it'll click even deeper if you do your own research with a third eye open. Now that I'm actually giving you the birds, because they not gonna give you this shit. I got a book coming out 2022 about this shit. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no hopefully. I'm gonna drop the book. You know what I'm saying, about all these different. All right, so because my next step, y'all, is books. Because if they get to the point where they shut me down on all the social medias and even my website, like, it's like, then I'm gonna have to just book it out. Book it out and go on tour. I will come to your motherfucking city, set up a podium, y'all pull up. I'm talking, I'm teaching. Like, that's what it's gonna be. I'm telling you, we going on tour 2022. Fact, niggas gonna be all around the mother. I'm telling you, I ain't not gonna stop the information, nigga. We go, goddamn it. You feel me? All they gonna do is take a nigga to the streets on the real. They keep playing on this internet like, all right, you think we rally down here in Atlanta? All right, nigga, you fuck around, keep playing with these Instagrams and YouTube y'all want to. I'm like, hey, y'all, look, man, I'm on tour, nigga. We here in January, we here, motherfucker. I'm coming like the Nation of Islam on their ass, for real. Facts. All right, so the Peregrine Falcon, let's pull him up. Here you go. So here go the Falcon. Somebody said Big Bird. Y'all silly as hell. Okay, so look, the Falcon I was talking about. He used to be an air dragon, right? He used to be a dragon. Somebody said don't forget about the cranes. The cranes didn't used to be dragons. The cranes are a part of the man-made birds, because there's so many man-made birds that's just a part of the program. That's what cranes and flamingos come in at. But they are not the ancient dragons. So right now I'm only talking about the ancient dragons and what the bird, the shapes they metamorphose, when they went through metamorphosis, how they look today. All right. It's only 9 species of them. It ain't, a lot of them was killed off in the war. So I'm just naming them. All right. So it ain't about, oh, he didn't say my favorite bird. Listen, if you don't want me to say your favorite, I'm not naming niggas' favorite birds. I fuck with cranes too, but hey, we speaking real over rich, man. It ain't, because there's birds I like that ain't make the list. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That I know it's like, like that's just what it is. This hawk I was telling y'all about, I keep getting caught up on that word, man, because hold on. Pull them up. Okay, this is how you pronounce it.
Ferruginous hawk.
Ferruginous, whatever. Ferruginous hawk, dragon. All right, let me show y'all how this nigga look, man, that they lying about, so y'all can see him. Pretty big too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it real over rich. I ain't gonna act like I know they words. Sometimes I don't be knowing they shit. I just know the truth. They spelled all this shit out lying anyway. So this is the ferruginous hawk. See it? Ferruginous. The ferruginous hawk. But yeah, he used to be a dragon. All right, he used to be a dragon. The red-tailed hawk. Let me pull him up. Red-tailed hawk used to be a dragon. And the red-tailed hawk is the hawk that most people see. When they see hawks in America, at least, the average hawk in America is a red-tailed hawk. Like definitely down here in Atlanta, red-tailed hawk is like he's very common to see. The red-tailed hawk. You know what I'm saying? So this is him right here. He used to be a dragon though. Air dragon. These are air dragons. All the birds were air. All the birds that I'm naming, they were air dragons. Okay. So I see people saying what type of dragon. We only talk about the air dragons right now. We're not even talking about the land dragons or water dragons because this lecture is about the birds. All right. These are your original ancient ones. Used to be a dragon. Right. All right. That's the red-tailed hawk. That's the actual most common hawk to find in North America, South America, Central America, all right? All right? Stay with it. Y'all know how pelicans look, so I shouldn't have to pull a pelican up, but all your pelicans used to be dragons, okay? Drop them nines, y'all still with me? Because I ain't reading y'all comments. I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching. All right, so all your pelicans used to be dragons. And if you watch the way they actually maneuver, all right, all the way the way pelicans maneuver, you got to watch the way they maneuver about around ocean water and how they hunt. It's really some gangster shit to see though. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way pelicans hunt and how they keep consistently, they be okay. Thank you for the nines. I see y'all out there. But yes, these are all air dragons. Okay, and the very last species um of air dragons. So these are your ancient, your real birds. Your real birds, all right? Your real birds. It's the turkey vulture. All right. Let me pull him up. The turkey vulture. All right. Hold on. This is a turkey vulture. He's very big too. Used to be an air dragon. Okay. All right. So let me pull this list up for y'all. Air dragons. These are all your real birds. I had to write it down. The bald eagle, the golden eagle, the Andean condor, the Californian condor, the peregrine falcon, the ferruginous hawk, the red-tailed hawk, pelicans, and turkey vultures. These are all of your ancient air dragons. Okay? So if I didn't name a bird, his ass is either just a flat-out man-made bird that's flying a part of the system, or he's a drone. I'm finna name him. Okay, so now you have a whole bunch of man-made birds that's just around that are not drones and they are not original air dragons that now are called birds, but they are there by design just to mix in. So these are man-made in a lab, cloned eugenics, right? The Stellar Sea Eagle. All right, mostly found in England. The Stellar Sea Eagle. I'm just gonna name the top few. So out of the eagles, because it's a lot of different eagles, right? So the Stellar Sea Eagle is the one of the very. Let me pull him up. Stellar Sea Eagle. This is profound information. I hope y'all writing this down and taking notes. All right, in case they try to delete the live or something. Because I know the information. I'm presenting it to y'all. This is the Stellar Sea Eagle. He's very big, but he's man-made. He's mostly found in England. Stellar Sea Eagle. You see the owner right there holding him? See how big he is? And that ain't shit compared. He ain't shit compared to like a bald eagle or a Dean condor. And look how big he look neck on his arm. Feel me? But these are Stellar Sea Eagle. These are one of the biggest man-made eagle species, okay? You got the king vulture and the black vulture is one of the number one man-made vulture species. So let's pull up a king vulture. So that means they are not air dragons and they are not drones. These are just man-made or cloned birds, right? And their purpose is just to fill in the blanks. But like when you play an album, nigga got his single, he got his intro, his outro, then he got little fill-in songs. So these are just fill in the blank birds, I call them. But they man-made though. This is a king vulture. He is not an ancient bird. He is not an ancient air dragon who went through metamorphosis and now is called the bird. He is man-made, right? Through eugenics and cloning, all right? And he's not a drone. He's not a drone, okay? He's not a drone. Ducks are man-made, but a lot of ducks still get used as drones. This is why when you go to ponds, you see ducks coming up on people and stuff like that because of that reason there. Ducks and geese and stuff like that. A lot of them are drones, but they don't go charge on wiring. Like they charge in the water, like in their ponds and stuff like that, right? Because remember, nothing carries electricity more than water. Nothing carries electricity more than water. So the birds don't just charge on the power lines. The drones don't just charge on the power lines. They also charge in the water. All right? They don't just charge on the power lines, okay? So they also charge in the water. That's what y'all got to know. Somebody said somebody said duck. You know, somebody said duck and stuff like that. All right? So the black vulture is another man-made. I'm just showing a few man-made ones. So this is the black vulture right here. See him? Just a man-made clone bird to just blend in. Okay? To just blend in. All right? Now. And another one is the Harris hawk. Now, I want to bring up something about this Harris hawk. Let me show them to y'all. Because I ain't going to name. It's so many bird species that's man-made. That's just fillers. I ain't going to name all of them. Just naming some of them. Just some of them. Feel me? But that's a Harris hawk right there. He is man-made. And you know the crazy thing about him? If you look up the Harris hawk, like, it's considered the smartest hawk. That's the crazy thing. What's the smartest hawk? Watch this. What's the smartest hawk? Look, if you Google what's the smartest hawk, it's going to tell you the Harris hawk is notable for its behavior of hunting cooperatively in packs consisting of tolerant groups, while other raptors often hunt alone. Harris hawks' social nature has been attributed to their intelligence, which makes them easy to train and have made them a popular bird for use in falconry. All right? All right? That's the Harris hawk. Now, it's not a coincidence that the Harris hawk is a man-made bird and it's one of the most smartest birds. Right? Yeah, so you know how they do. All right, so we're going to keep it moving because I want to get to the drones, right? So, okay, we seen the real air dragons that have went through metamorphosis and are now called birds. That's your bald eagle, your golden eagle, the Andean condor, the California condor, the Peruvian falcon, the Ferruginous hawk, red-tailed hawk, pelicans, and turkey vultures. Now, let's get to the birds that are charging up on these lines, these government birds, these drones. All right, so you got to understand that B.I.R.D. is really a real acronym, right? Biomechanical Intelligence Recording Daily Surveillance. So let's repeat that together. What does B.I.R.D. stand for, class? Biomechanic Intelligence Recording Daily Surveillance. I mean, I had to think of an acronym to match with what the fuck they really are. And it just fit it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that acronym. We're going to keep that. Because that's exactly what they are. But not every species. So we already talked about the species that wasn't. We mentioned some of the species as just filler species. They mean that they're not recording you. They just flying around and moving around. But I'm finna name off the 13 bird species that are actually recording your ass. Okay? The brown thrasher, pigeons. You got pigeons in cities. Crows, blue jays, ringneck parakeet, goldfinch, the sparrow, swallows, owls, chickens, turkeys, and ravens. Okay? So any bird I didn't mention is not a government bird. It's not recording you. So let's repeat them birds again and I'm going to show them to you. Okay? The brown thrasher, pigeons, crows, blue jays, robins, ringneck parakeets, goldfinches, the sparrows, swallows, the owls, chickens, turkeys, and ravens. Okay? So let's get an eye on them real quick so we can know how they look real quick. We're gonna run through them. All right? We're gonna run through them. So let's start first with the brown thrasher. This is how brown thrashers look. They little birds, and these are government drones, all right? And what they do is they fly all over the planet, recording surveillance on us, all right? And they like to sit on power lines and charge up, okay? So if you was to Google if you was to look up something like, why do birds, let's see what they gonna say on Google. Why do birds sit on power lines? If you go to Google, so this is how they be looking, right? We've seen this before, y'all, and never thought nothing of it. All them birds on the power line, you don't be thinking shit of it, but they sitting there actually charging up. All right, these are your government drones. They fly all over and they record surveillance. Now, let's look at why. If we Google why they sit on power lines, Google tells us. Let's see what they lying about. Google says because power lines are slightly warmer. These make an ideal perching place for birds to just sit and conserve their energy. Power lines are slightly warmer than the surrounding air because of the electricity that flows through them. Lies, okay? So basically they telling us that the reason birds sit on power lines, in case you ever did catch on, they already got a lie lined up for you. If if you ever did catch on and get to asking questions, I wonder why them birds sit on them power lines up there. They like, okay, well, the reason they sit on power lines is because, they want it's slightly warmer, than the air circulating around them. What did you just say? Because that doesn't even make sense. Let's read it again. Why do birds sit on power lines, people? Because power lines are slightly warmer. These make an ideal perching place for birds to just sit and conserve their energy. Slightly warmer. Why the fuck would they sit up there and risk getting their ass electrocuted, which is what the fuck should happen to them for sitting on the goddamn power line, but yet it doesn't happen to them. All right? They'll hit you with some articles saying shit like, well, every now and then they die, they get electrocuted. But we don't see it. Them niggas be perched up there chilling, right? So why would they risk their life to sit on some goddamn power lines to be in a place that could potentially kill them because it's slightly warmer? So you mean to tell me these niggas can't go inside of a burrow somewhere? All the land, all the places, why wouldn't they just fly up in a tree and build a thick-ass nest and go nestle down in that motherfucker? I mean, that makes sense to me. And I feel like if niggas can be this deep on some power lines and risk dying, losing their avatar, right? If they can sit that deep on some motherfucking power lines, you mean to tell me all them niggas can't gather up in some nests and use their body heat to stay warm? So we gonna risk death. We gonna be 3,000 deep sitting on some power lines when we can all just go up in a nest, make a thick ass nest, and nestle together the same way we is on them power lines, and niggas gonna be warm as shit, and we ain't gotta worry about getting our ass electrocuted. Right. The lies they tell. Right, exactly. Smoofies. You get what I'm saying? So, In reality, what's happening is they sitting their ass up there and they're charging up because they are government drones. All right. They are used to record daily surveillance on your ass. And these are the birds that do it. So I showed y'all the brown thrasher. Right? I showed you the brown thrasher. Okay. Let me show you the species, and then I'm gonna bring up the CIA article that talks about when they replaced all the birds, nigga. We gonna get I told you we was getting deep. We getting up in there. We going into the abyss about these birds, man. Cause everybody was emailing me, hitting me up about it, and I'm like, all right, let me go into it. You know what I'm saying? I talked with yep, they need to know that. Okay, well we gonna do that. All right. So pigeons shouldn't shock y'all. Cause you know, them little niggas was always nasty as shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So them pigeons, you know, you see your pigeons everywhere in the city. And notice they in the city, right? In the city, they're not real. They're recording you. They're recording you. They are recording you. All right? They are recording you. Pigeons are not real birds. These are government drones. All right? Pigeons. Okay? Who next on the list? Crows. And guess what crows do, y'all? Crows attack hawks. The red tail, to be specific. Crows. Boop. Crows recording you. And this is why you ever notice in the movies when it's like somebody evil, they always send the crow to go deliver the message. Like if you go watch the movie Maleficent, right? It's a crow that she sends out to go like deliver the message or watch people. In scary movies, right? It's always a crow because they use crows in real life. Government drones used to record you. And guess what? Let's get deep. Crows attack hawks. Did you know that? Did y'all know that? You might not. Crows attack hawks, man. They do. Look, it's even a question on Google. Why do crows attack hawks? Crows often target hawks, and since they are formidable hunters, this comes as no surprise, but crows will target any raptor or other bird they see as a threat. But they often target hawks. And to be specific, we can go deeper. The red-tailed hawk, which I told you the red-tailed hawk is what? An actual ancient air dragon. So they tell you, just in case you ever get an inkling about it, they got lies lined up. They got their lies lined up. They got their lies lined up. You hear me? But like that, why crows always attacking hawks? They don't fuck with no other birds. Why they attack the red-tailed hawk to be exact? Well, they attack hawks because they see them as a threat. They don't attack eagles. They don't attack falcons, nigga. They don't attack vultures, nigga. Why hawks? Why the hawk? Because the goddamn crow is a fucking drone that was designed to do that because the hawk is an actual real fucking air dragon. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just here to present facts. Okay? Blue Jays. We should know how Blue Jays look. But in case we don't, Blue Jays. And Blue Jays and crows get along. That's the crazy thing. Did you know that? Blue Jays and hawks get along. Yes, they do. You can research it. Look, Blue Jay, fake government drone used to watch you. All right? Let's go next. Robins. I got to show y'all these birds so you can know exactly which ones. These are the exact ones because it's not every bird. This is a robin, y'all. This is a robin. Robins. Government drones used to watch you and record you. Oh, no, we're going to get to that. Somebody said Atlanta Hawks. I'm glad we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Stay right there. We're going to get to that. The ringneck parakeet. Ringneck parakeet This is a ringneck parakeet. You see him? Government drones, artificial, not real. And if you didn't know, used to watch you. This is why parrots are able to mock them. Parrots are not real birds. They are drones. And they like to put them, they be in nature, but they like to put them in people's houses. Because remember, a lot of people like to buy parrots, right? People have parrots. And you ever wonder, like, why can you train a parrot to talk and shit, not other birds? Because the parrot isn't a fucking real bird. It's a fucking drone, a robot, computerized. He can repeat what you're repeating, right? You could program him like you could program Siri, right? Can't you program Siri? You could program Siri to say all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. The parrot was the motherfucking first, goddammit. You feel me? Before Siri, it was the parrot. You know what I'm saying? Like, same technology. Feel me? Let him who has eyes see clearly, man. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just here to help you remember who you are. All right? The goldfinch. Just pull these birds up, these fake birds, so you can know them when you see them. And you don't be buying them for your kids and shit. Mommy, I want a bird. You buying finches and shit, not even knowing. You know what I'm saying? All right. American goldfinch. Here they go. Y'all see them a lot. The finches. Yep. Recording you. Recording you. Recording you. All right? Recording you. Goldfinches. And this is why they got a lot of laws. It's illegal to kill them birds and shoot them and shit. Because a lot of them is government technology. Drones recording you. And it's been going on. I'm going to tell you, we're going to get to that. Let me just get the birds out the way. Okay, the sparrow. His eyes is on the sparrow, right? Remember that gospel song? His eyes is on the sparrow. Ain't that what the saying that had a song go? Sparrows. You see them a lot, don't you? Sparrows. Recording you. That's the most common one you see in your city. Little sparrows. Recording you. Recording you. I'm naming all the birds for you. All right? So if my YouTube get deleted, y'all know why. If y'all don't hear from me for like ever again, y'all know why. Swallows. Swallows. Because, you know, I feel away, y'all. I done had to turn to a motherfucking model on Instagram around this bitch. Just try not to get the Instagram page deleted, nigga. I'm at the point where I'm about to, like, fuck social media, G. You feel me? Like, I ain't finna be dumbing shit down. Facts. You feel me? These are sparrows. Fake. Man-made. And they are watching you. Watching nature. Recording everything. Recording everything. Now, those following me on Instagram know I ain't lying. What they to turn me to motherfucking GQ Divine Insight. You hear me? Straight up. Nigga damn near about to start posing in some hangs around this bitch on their ass. Just to try to get them off me. All right? The owl. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this. With owls are the only birds where they can rotate their head 360 degrees. Owls got these big ass eyes and they always watching because they are government drones. They are government drones. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Government drones. You feel me? Somebody said they love my ether. Shout out to whoever said they love my ether. Yeah, I just took my rope twist down. They extra crinkly right now. I actually like them when they hang down longer, but it's cool. I'm just gonna let my ether do what it do. That's just how they feel right now. So it is what it is. I'll just be crinkly divine today. You feel me? But owls, okay? Owls are the only motherfucking birds that can rotate their head 360 degrees, and niggas never thought about that. Why can't no other birds do it? You know? What type of shit is that? That ain't natural. But niggas be, oh, you know, owls can. But it's not natural, though. It's not nature, though. It's not. Yet, they do it. But the reason they can do it is because that's what they designed to do. And owls watch the, like, they help the government keep their eyes on, like, the forest, deep in the forest and everything. Because, you know, they watch the animals, too. The land dragons, they got to keep their eyes on not just us, everything. They watch nature because they hijacked our planet. So they use this, they like to use the owls for, right? Now, snakes are some of the biggest land dragons we used to have. Snakes, right? And snakes are real. They not government drones or none of that. And they are good for the environment. But guess what? Guess what eats snakes? Owls. Don't nothing else eat snakes but a fucking owl. Everything else run from the fucking snake. Even a lion in the jungle will run from a big ass boa constrictor. Nigga, owl see a big ass, I don't give a fuck how big he is. He finna get on his ass. And that's why also the elites, somebody said Drake OVO. Yes, the elites like to use the owl as their symbology. They use the owl, right? That's why Drake, when he sold out, you know what I'm saying? He got the owl all in OVO because the elites use that. Those who keep up with all the boule and all them, y'all know they use the owl, but you didn't know why they used the owl. Because the owl is not a real fucking bird. All right, it's one of the birds that actually allows them to keep their eyes on nature. So that's why they praise their owls so much. And then we know how the fuck chickens look. Chickens ain't real at all. And not only are they government drones, but they are when we eat chicken. This is why they fed us so much chicken. Chickens don't even fly. Turkey and chickens don't even fucking fly. And them the only two birds niggas eat. Turkey and chicken. They don't even fly. So niggas should already know the turkeys and chickens what something wasn't right with them. Like, hold on. You mean tell me out of all these motherfucking birds, it's other birds that don't fly, but they don't feed you them niggas, right? Why we gotta eat the bottom of the barrel? Why we couldn't eat the eagles, nigga? Right? Even like before this lecture, you didn't know this, right? So even if you thought birds were like real, you should have been like, why we can't eat the top of the line? If the eagle is considered the greatest bird in the sky, why the fuck you not feeding us eagles and falcons? Fuck we eating chickens and turkeys for? Them niggas don't even fly. What type of weird shit is that? Niggas got wings and they can't fly? What's going on out there? You know? I'm just helping you remember who you are. This our planet. They took it from us. You know, they came and fucked it up like this. Don't get mad at me. I'm just pointing it out. I told you, nigga. We fuck the red pill because red is a low vibration. Even in the Matrix, red pill, blue pill. They could have called the truth the blue pill. But this how they do us. They tell us left is right and right is left. So even though in the Matrix, when they start telling you the truth, they still hit you with it and called it the red pill. When in the reality, the red pill should have been called the blue pill, and the blue pill should have been called the red pill. But in the fucking Matrix, if you want the truth, take the red pill. Right? Root chakra energy. And if you want to go back to normal, take the blue pill. When in reality, normal was the lie, and the red pill was the truth. You see how they flip everything around? They always flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. You feel me? They always flipping and flipping and flipping and flopping some shit. Right? So, chickens and turkeys round out the list of government drones, and the very last ones are ravens. Okay? Raven. Let me pull it up. Okay. So, ravens, there they go. And they can be confused with crows sometimes. Ravens can be confused with crows, but crows are much bigger. Fake. They're watching. Okay? Now, I just listed every single bird that is watching you. All right? Now let's get deeper. Now that we know the difference between, we know that the birds were concocted. So the CIA, the government, right? All over the planet, these governments, let's just say the elite, right? The global elite. Let's just say that. The global elite or your shadow government. They got all these birds flying around to do surveillance, right? So before they put cameras on poles in inner cities, they had already had the birds doing this. They've been doing this since the 1930s. This ain't nothing new. Okay. You think I'm lying? Let's go to the Smithsonian. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. There's a little... The CIA's most highly trained spies weren't even human. As a former trainer reveals, the U.S. government deployed non-human operatives, ravens, pigeons, even cats to spy on Cold War adversaries. Now, they only talking about the Cold War right here. We ain't got to go into the article. That's all I need you to see is the title. You see that, babe? Babe, you're so beautiful, even from here. I just need you to know that. So look, you know it's deep. You ain't heard wifey laugh. She over there like, damn. Damn, babe. Shit. When I end the live, babe, you hungry? Okay. I know when it's a deep lecture because she don't really, she be quiet. You know, she come 3 days later like, so babe, that lecture you was saying, because you know it's deep. When you don't hear wifey laughing, y'all been following. She hit the whole, she over there like y'all, she like, because she don't be knowing what I'm going to talk about. I don't sit and talk about it with her so it be fresh for her like it be for y'all. Don't it, babe?
Yeah, it really do.
She quiet as shit. She just now laughing. She over there like, I looked up at her, she got her hoodie on, and she in the phone like, you feel me? Like, damn, they fucking my shit up right now. And I know if y'all are really keeping up, because we got some trolls in there, but out of 4,000 individuals, I'm not gonna waste y'all energy or time at all. Or mine, nigga. We going on damn near 2.5 hours. I know right now y'all shit kind of, y'all cranium like, do-do, 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 do-do. Because this ain't one of them lectures you just let go. This is one of them joints we be like, hey, look, God, don't go live on nothing. I gotta smoke, sit on this, play it back, rewind it. I gotta really take this one in. You know? God fucking my shit up right now. You know what I mean? But listen, y'all, it gets deeper. Just stay in the university. We gonna always get deeper. Trust me. I ain't gonna lie you about nothing. Listen now, think about everything I just told y'all, right? Now look at this Smithsonian Magazine published article. This came out the Smithsonian. Now they ain't saying everything I told y'all, so that's why I presented all this first. Then I hit y'all with the Smithsonian. Look at them. The CIA's most highly trained spies weren't even human. I need you to think about that. Now the CIA, they some spying motherfuckers. This what they do, nigga. So for them to tell you in the Smithsonian that their most highly trained spies weren't even human, and this ain't no new publish. Hold on, look at the publishing date, y'all. I had to dig that up. October 2013, Tom Vanderbilt, October 2013. I had to go back and dig that up. After I do my meditation, I go deep within. Y'all be like, where you get this from? Where you get this information from, God? Because I'm divine insight. This is what I came to the planet to do. Now, I don't know how many times I got to say that, but I'm going to present information like this because this is my divine purpose, man. We all got one, right? So stop trying to figure out how I find this shit out because that ain't for you to know. You see what I'm saying? That ain't for you to know. You know what I'm saying? Just get the download. Accept it for what it is. Like, okay. I see what God be on. I see what he talked about. So you mean to tell me all these motherfucking years, nigga, you got motherfuckers in here 70 like, all these years, these was motherfucking surveillance cameras, nigga? Yes. Listen, y'all. Everybody, y'all, it's cool, y'all. We gonna sit the phone down. Roll, you need to hit something. You need to go outside, stretch. Go ahead. I know, man. I feel you too. I feel like y'all feel. Like, I know. I don't be wanting to bring it to y'all. You see? But hey, we rising. We can't keep living these lies. I know the human beings, the white people in here. Y'all with us? You know, white people turning red. God damn it. You mean to tell me I thought I was shooting birds? I was shooting goddamn the government drones? Yes, you were. You wasn't bird hunting. Because the eagles, the real air dragons, fly too damn high for you to even see them. That's what you got to notice. They all had in common. All them soar high. Every original air dragon that I named, if you research that species, that's why I gave you the species. So y'all can do your homework. And you compare, you're going to be like, damn, them bitches, they be high. All the shit you shoot, nigga, you shooting drones. Niggas need a gas break. Take your time. Right now, we'll do a 3-minute class. We'll do a 3-minute. Are we still in our avatar break right now? Because I know it's hitting us it's a lot of information at once. Like, hold on. Go ahead, take y'all time, man. 3 minutes. I'm already counting. Niggas got 3 minutes, then I'm back at your shit. I'm gonna ease off the gas. That's it. Because I'm going a little deeper than this, okay? I'm letting you know now. If the baby's crying, I know niggas that left their kids crying in the back like, wah, wah, wah. Change Pampers. You need to get you roll up. You need a shot. This the type of lecture you can take a shot on. Nigga be like, hey, fuck this nigga. Ain't just. And I hope they don't delete it. That's all I can do is hope they don't delete it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Oh, shout out to Clearwater. I had to get the hoodie. We went to Clearwater. This a break, y'all. This just a 3 minutes, nigga. The ticker, I'm counting in my head, so don't be playing around. I'm back at y'all cranium. Letting you know now. I know niggas out there heads throbbing. Yeah, you get my head hurt right now. I'm gonna post the pictures. We was with the Dolphins and all that. We would have kicked with the Nomos, man. Y'all know us, man. All right. 30 seconds. That means you got two and a half minutes left. But yeah, me like the sage. You know, I know what we gonna do. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? 2 minutes. We had 2 minutes that quick. Y'all count. I'm counting quick seconds, nigga. This ain't no slow seconds. Cause time ain't even real. So that means I can count my seconds however the fuck I want to count them. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These seconds, this shit ain't real. Come on, we got y'all. We gonna give y'all a music break, man. Give y'all a little. We got a 1 minute, 30 seconds, y'all. That quick. I told y'all I count my seconds different. If you want to get mad about me or how about I count my seconds, you better take that up with the Gregorian calendar. You see what I'm saying? 1 minute, 10 seconds, y'all. Winnie, Winnie, me bear my answer. 50 seconds, nigga. $30 seconds. Told you niggas I'm counting my own seconds, nigga. Winnie, Winnie, me by my answer. Happy fish, Iba 10 seconds. Winnie, Winnie, me bear my answer. Afifi, jeje, efufu, leje, yawa, oya, ashe, iba, oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie, Winnie. Okay, we back, y'all. We back. Y'all had y'all water break. We back. We back. Now, that's some real shit. Let's put it back on. We see our candle burning down. Listen, so we back. Let's look at it again. Smithsonian, Tom Vanderbilt, October 2013. So they slid it out there, but they didn't go deep. The CIA's most highly trained spies weren't even human. As a former trainer reveals, the U.S. government deployed non-human operatives, ravens, pigeons, even cats, to spy on Cold War adversaries. Now, this lecture isn't about cats, so I'm not going to take off into about cats. But yes, you got your real cats, and you got your government drone with them as well. So This is crazy when you think about that. We all felt like, okay, your whole life you're being watched, but we've been watched all around the board on so many different levels, right? So we thinking like they're not just using your microwave like in Get Out. They showed he was using the microwave. It was a toaster. It was some of everything. But if they do that, but it's in your phones. It's certain birds, certain insects. It gets deeper. Not just birds, insects. It gets deeper. Okay? This how scared they was of us rising, y'all. No matter what all the drugs they put out there, with all that the fake hatred they spread, all the lies they spread, all everything they took, you would think they would be content. You would think they would be content with their power, but they wasn't, because they feared us. First off, the God species coming back. And then once the God species unite, guess what happens? Then the human beings unite. The real human beings, the ones that's vibing high. And once the human beings that's vibing high can unite, then they can unite with us. And then we come together against a common enemy. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. And that's the way it's going to go. All right. Now, of course, every God ain't going to ride with us, because every God ain't vibing high. Every goddess ain't going to ride with us with just the Black and Latino women and real Asiatic women, because all of them ain't vibing high. But every human being ain't going to be against us, because every human being ain't vibing low. So this is why I say we are in the age of vibration. We are in the age of vibration. It has nothing to do with that vessel. Your vessel means something, but if your vibration ain't right, you don't see shit. It's frequency. Remember the channel analogy. All right? Now that we know that the CIA admitted that, right? A little bit, and you combine it with what I was telling you before I even pulled that up, you really start sweating, right? Okay. Now let's look into these words. They got something that they've been saying our whole life called a bird's eye view. We like, what's the bird's eye view? You think because they real birds? No, they've been recording this shit. So this is how a bird's eye view look. You see it? Bird's eye view. A bird's eye view is an elevated view of an object from above, with a perspective as though the observer were a bird, often used in the making of blueprints. Okay, so if this was often used in the making of blueprints, now you see that this was used to design cities in their skyscrapers. It makes sense. Now, hold on. Let's look at some bird's eye views right now. Few bird's eye views. Now that you see how they get these pictures, you think a camera took that. You think a camera took these pictures. Yeah, a camera did take the pictures. The fucking birds that flew above. All right. Now, when you think about Google Images, or you ever went to Google Earth, and all these images they get, you always wonder, like, how the fuck they get these pictures on? Go on Google Earth, boy. They got pictures of people that any neighborhood in the world, they have an image for it. You like, how the fuck they get that picture? Now, does it make sense? Go on Google Earth. They have a picture of any address you put in, and you like, where the cameras was at? I don't remember no niggas walking up and taking no pictures at that point in time. It wasn't nobody that walked up. It was them birds out there that day. Them pigeons, them sparrows, them birds flying through that you thought was birds recording. This is how they get this. Satellite imagery. No, that's CGI technology with that. But all of the Google Earth shit, your bird's eye view. All right. Hold on. Now let's go to another saying. Bird brain.
Bird brain.
Now what is a bird brain, person? Let's look at it. The definition of bird brain. An annoyingly stupid and shallow person. Let's read it. Let's hear it again. We know the saying bird brain.
Bird brain.
A bird brain is an annoyingly stupid and shallow person. Now ask yourself this. If birds are real, will be intelligent. Birds are highly intelligent species. So why would they have a slang terminology called a bird brain? And it stands for an annoying, stupid, or keyword shallow. Shallow is just like hollow, right? Shallow, hollow, you can be used the same way, because this is, right? An annoyingly stupid and shallow person. Why would they say that when birds are actually intelligent? Let's talk about a real bird like an eagle. How can we say an eagle is stupid? It has a little brain, like they say. They say birds are stupid. But how? They say they got little brains, which is why they got the saying bird brain. But how? When the eagle knows how high to soar above the clouds during the fucking fake storm. That's intelligence. The fucking birds fly south for the winter. That's intelligence. Without a map, nigga. So they are in tune with the ley lines of the planet. This is how birds travel from south to north and know when to move around. That's intelligence and that spiritual connection, which all your real birds, which are your air dragons who went through metamorphosis because the planet fell in frequency, they all are able to do that. Meanwhile, you have a saying, though, called bird brain, which literally means an annoyingly stupid and shallow person. Why is that? Because your bird's biomechanical shallow, nothing in them but recording technology. So, this is where your term bird brain really comes from. Because the average bird, which is not an actual majestic, right? They ain't got nothing in them but technology to record shit. No brain at all, literally. So this is why they like bird brain. Because your real birds not even birds. They are air dragons. So if you apply the terminology to where it's supposed to go, you know what a real bird is now. Biomechanic intelligence recording daily surveillance. That's a real bird. And if that's just, and that's exactly what it is, then it would fucking make sense why they came up with the saying a bird brain person. It was a stupid, shallow, hollow individual. All right. Let's keep going. We got to make sure it makes all the way sense. Now, I want to point something out. Now that we know what birds really are, all right? Now that we know, y'all smash that like button. I ain't even peeped that. It's 4,000 people the whole lecture. If y'all don't smash the like button, we got to get this information out here. Y'all know goddamn well they be censoring my shit. So all the people got to do hit like. Motherfucker so flabbergasted, motherfucker. Hit like, motherfucker still. Nigga still stuck on an hour ago when the nigga said, name the original. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do got a point. He did say, I'm still stuck on when he said caterpillars, and he used the caterpillar to butterfly analogy, and I didn't even know that the angler fish that says that's in the bottom of the ocean, that they are really tuna fish. Nigga still stuck on that. Please smash the like button. Thank you respectfully. Yeah, we got to get the information out there. Shit, I'm doing my part. You know, I'm doing my part. Feel me? And it's a fight to do this. It's not like I don't have the information. It's fighting the powers that be to get the information out. Feel me? But I want to make a super point. So for those who've been following me, y'all are well familiar that I told you Atlanta is the 33rd parallel, is located on the 33rd parallel on the planet, which it is. Okay? So if you know that the planet Kai is alive and her parallels is her ley lines and her veins, then you understand how important a parallel is. What else is on the 33rd parallel? The pyramids of Giza in Egypt, right? So you got the pyramids of Giza, Atlanta, Georgia, which is the capital of Atlantis, which means that this whole realm, the capital is in Atlanta, Georgia, and what's considered Florida and the Bermuda Triangle. All that's the capital, right? Now, now keep in mind, you got Dallas, Texas, Los Angeles, California, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Little Rock, Arkansas. These are all powerful, important places along the 33rd parallel, right? Now you're going to understand why Atlanta uses birds for all their sports teams. Let's look at it, okay? Because birds are one of the most powerful sources of technology to help them keep their eyes on us, right? Because they need intel. So recording surveillance is powerful. Think about it. They can't do shit without intel, so recording is big. Atlanta being the capital of the whole realm, now you're going to see why all they sports teams use fucking birds. You don't think? Let's look at it. Because I told you I was going to get to that point. I just want to connect it even more. Atlanta what? What are they called? The Atlanta Hawks. The basketball team is called what? The Atlanta Hawks. That's a bird, right? What is the football team called, family? All these birds. The Atlanta what? Falcons. This is a code that the elites use. It's a code the elites use, you know, because every falcon ain't a fake bird. Remember that. But this they little code being funny, right? Like, oh yeah, we took over the capital of Atlantis and da-da-da. Look, Atlanta what? Falcons. And what was the name of a goddamn hockey team they used to have? Atlanta Thrashers. You see? And that thrasher is what? A brown thrasher. They not in Atlanta no more, but they used to be called the Atlanta Thrashers. And that mascot is a brown thrasher. And the brown thrasher is one of the fucking drones. All right? So that's not by accident. That's by design. This is the way the elites work. They got all their codes set up. They got all their little codes set up. You know, they make fun of it. They like, we took it over. They don't know shit, right? They laugh about, we got to name all the sports teams. Even the Braves. Atlanta Braves, right? If you go to the Braves, right? Point something out real quick. All right. So, let's look at them. The Atlanta Braves mascot. What is he supposed to be? Look at him. What is that supposed to be? What you think they're making fun of? Why is he tan complexion like carbon? What they making fun of? And this the old one. What they making fun of? Right. What they making fun of? The baseball team. This the true reason they let the Atlanta Braves win this shit. Right? Because anybody know baseball know the Braves ain't won shit in forever. And me, I'm still able to enjoy sports, even though I know it's used as like the Roman circus was used back in the Roman period. That's what all entertainment is used for. All sports, MLB, NFL, NBA, all that shit rigged. You can enjoy it, cool, enjoy it all day, but just understand it's rigged. They made the Braves win because the Kundalini energy is rising on the planet and it's coming back to us, the carbonated beings and the high vibrationals. And Atlanta, Georgia was the capital and still is the capital of ancient Atlantis. All right? Let me show y'all the capital of this realm so y'all can know. Let me show you something. Let me pull up the Bermuda Triangle. That's part of the capital too. That's all the same. Bermuda Triangle. Okay. Let's use this map. Let me show y'all something. Now, this is the Bermuda Triangle, which I did a lecture on already. But notice, this is, hold on. Let me zoom it out. This is Georgia. This is Florida right here. This will be Georgia. So all of Georgia and Florida, all the way across, all the way down to Puerto Rico, all the way up to there. All of that is the capital and what's the capital of ancient Atlantis. This right here, this area right here, Georgia, which is why they call it Atlanta, Georgia, and it sits on the 33rd parallel. All of this shit is the capital of Atlantis. And the entire realm, as we know, is Atlantis, right? It never sunk, right? So they landed on us, right? And renamed this motherfucker to North America, South America, and everything else. But this is all Atlantis. Now, from Georgia down to Florida, down through the Caribbean, down to Puerto Rico, clear across to Bermuda, and back up to Georgia, all of that area, this is where ocean is at. This is why when they ride through there, he be fucking them up, right? And his portals and all that, right? And them pyramids under that part of the sea that they call the ocean. Even them calling this North Ocean and Atlantic Ocean, and that's mocking him. Because this was called the sea before it was called the ocean. All right? So understand this shit run deep. Understand where you are, who you are, what you are, man. All right? So when you see birds, now you know. All right? Now you know. And you going to see the metamorphosis coming more and more as the Kundalini rise. right? Just like you're gonna see places that was hot, it's getting cold. Places that's cold, it's getting a little hot. Cause the planet Kai, she's shaking this shit up off of her, y'all. She's shaking this shit up off of her. That's why. You feel me? And with every time we present information right here, they help the planet rise. Like, oh, now you know your third eye open more. You're like, oh shit, okay. Well, we do got real birds, but them birds used to be air dragons, and now we know how they became birds. Cool. Just like how we know how the caterpillar goes through metamorphosis to becomes a butterfly. Okay, cool. Bet. Cool. Right. Okay. Now we know they do got other birds. It's like they just out there to, participate in the program. They not real or they not drones. They just there to further mix in to throw us off. And then you got all these drones that's been recording our ass forever since the 30s. Since the 1930s. And guess what? The Smithsonian put out that little article in 2013. When the Kundalini energy was so fucking low, in 2013, we was still in the Pisces age. Niggas wasn't looking into that type of information if you wasn't already woke. Now, some of us in here was. We was already. Myself, and I'm pretty sure millions more of y'all. But I'm saying on a massive note, we wasn't yet. That quantum energy hadn't started pouring in. So now we know what birds are. Biomechanic, right? Biomechanic intelligence. Biomechanic, right? What's biomechanic? That means they have, when they was doing their eugenics experiments and cloning, they took studied the biology of real birds, aka air dragons, right? And used that and combined that with robotoid mechanics to create an operative, like they said in the Smithsonian, to record surveillance daily. So birds are biomechanic intelligence recording daily surveillance. And this is the true reason why they perch on the motherfucking power lines and they have to charge up. Because a few people try, like, they put it out there, but they didn't go deep enough. They didn't go. So hopefully this lecture made it make sense for you. It combined it. Even that's why I touched on a little bit on the blizzard in Hawaii and no snow in Denver, right? Just to show you. Especially for those who like, ain't nothing happening. I don't know what, that's because you ain't on our frequency. That's why the saying is, I say, let him who has eyes see clearly. But yeah, we back on the website all this week. Go to it, www.theuci.online. That's THEUCI.online. I'm going to repeat. Go to the website. Because Instagram fucking with me. Facebook let me go live, but I don't know how long that would be, so I want to get my hopes up high. But Instagram fuck with me, you feel me? Heavy, so I can't even come with this energy like I came today. That's why I was so earned, because I ain't been able to do it on Instagram. You feel me? Even on my UCI backup page, I don't want to do it too hard, because they do delete it. And they made a fake page just going around saying they do readings. So once again, come to the website, man. You feel me? We got crystals for sale if you want to purchase them. I don't do no fake crystals, man. You want to support, you can support that way. You feel me? You can get the real crystals. And they not going to be cheap because real crystals ain't cheap. You feel me? And we got a monetary system. So until we don't have a monetary system, you're going to need a form of to get through this shit. And that's just the fact. That's why a lot of y'all ass still be going to work. That's why a lot of motherfuckers went and got vaccinated. And when I tell y'all this RLN, we got to take it back. Let's murder these motherfuckers and go to war. I get blocked. I get deleted. Or even if I don't get deleted, niggas end up just watching me and sitting back like, okay, well, I heard God, but you ain't really ready to move like that. You ain't trying to go kill nothing to get this shit back. So if you ain't trying to kill nothing to get this shit back, you're going to need to make this. So if you're going to need to make this, okay, now we back at square one of trying to beat them at their own game. Oh, we could do that, but that's still going to come with war. So the next step to beat them at their own game will be black-owned everything. That's why I say own your own companies. You go tap into what you put here to do. But guess what? Once you do that, they still coming because now they want a piece of that. Like they did Young Dolph. Like they did Nipsey Hussle. And more people that never was that famous, but did. Come on, man. The movie The Matrix was stolen. A stolen idea. I got the app coming right now. The UCI Online will be the app. You feel me? With Apple and Google Play, it's going to be in there. I already paid. I paid like $1,200 to get the app. Because I'm investing in myself. I need this information to get out there. And if it's to the point where they shut me down, now I got to get apps. I got to get a website. I got to pay for that shit. Right? Because I can't war on my own. Yeah, the ancestors with me. Yeah, the planet is with me. But we, these in the physical, we got to, if we ain't doing that, we right here. So getting that information out, this is going to be flooding the website. I'm gonna back this video up. I've been backing up all my YouTube videos because I don't know if when they gonna come try to snatch. You know what I'm saying? So and guess what? If they do snatch the YouTube, now you're gonna have to come to the website because all the videos go right up to the website. As we move forward, I'm going more to writing books, get these books out there because they can't stop them books. You feel me? And like I say, 2022, I'm pulling up in cities. Niggas gonna then be going on tour. I'm gonna go off y'all though. I'm gonna be like, hold on. Who want me to come to their city? Drop your city. You feel me? And if we get enough motherfuckers on that city, okay, we in there. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is to spread the information, to create the unity, to create the body, right? But it takes a family, right? It's a we. I can't do this alone. I'm already fighting them just doing this. Look what I'm going through just for doing this, right? Because it all starts with that voice telling people what's going on. Especially if you know what you're talking about. That's when they fear you. Oh, fuck. Like this live, they're going to be pissed off. Like with the Dolph live, I know they pissed off. They're going to be pissed. This nigga just, we can't even use the birds no more, man. We can't even use the birds no more fucking with him, man. Take the YouTube, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because don't be surprised, motherfucking birds just start dying all of a sudden out the blue. Like, where the birds go, y'all? We don't see none of the eagles no more. What the fuck? Because when the matrix get cracked, they can't use it, so it don't work the same. You gonna look at it different now when you go outside. Anyway, little motherfucker. I should shoot this shit out of his ass. You is now. You ain't gonna look at, if you really take this lecture in, you ain't gonna never look at these birds the same no more. You can't. You know what they is now. You like, fucking throw a shoe out, boomerang a shoe at his ass. Whole time, and I'm setting out motherfucking bird trees, feeding you motherfuckers, thinking y'all real around this bitch. Facts. Because you got people that go out there, they set their little bird trees up. Feed the birds. You feed these niggas, they record the fuck out your ass. They look at all in your crib. He's so cute. Motherfucker that zoomed in on your nose. Like, yeah, that's her. Facts. You want to know how they know some shit? Facts. And they allow, they feds. And they, look, all you drug dealers out there, you want to know how they know you niggas hustling still? You niggas really want to know how they be knowing y'all got this shit, nigga? They using all type of shit. You thinking like, oh, we good, nigga. Ain't no, I don't see nobody out. Boy, they using insects, birds, cats. You had no chance against no shit like that. Nigga walking all outside, this birds all in the trees. Niggas pulling whole keys out. Like, yeah, put that out there. I don't see no police out here, so we good. Yes, it is. It's a whole bird sitting right there watching your smoofy ass, boy. Fact, I'm being real with y'all. You want to know how they be knowing shit with all your whereabouts? So that's how you know when somebody died and they hit you with the we don't know who did it. Come on, man. Nigga, y'all got the literal eye in the sky with the fucking birds. Multiple. Cats, insects. Then you got fucking actual helicopters. Then you got your drone planes in the sky and your cameras on the motherfucking street pole. Not to mention all your undercover agents riding in unmarked cars and y'all don't know what the fuck happened. Come on now. You see now? If you put all that together, you're like, no wonder these bitches know everything. You know how much niggas didn't talk. Nigga be see a bird and hold a whole conversation in front of the bird. You ain't thinking that bird on these. Nigga giving it all up. This nigga that killed 25 people. It's 3 birds perched on the nest. He ain't even think about it. Yeah, man, you know, we went over there. We slid on the ops, bro. Hell yeah, we got down on Joe, Tim, and Lil Rerun over there. Nigga right there out 76. Yeah, caught they ass slacking, boy, on BD, boy, on my soul, on phone, boy, I caught they ass slacking. Lil swallow come land on a little branch. He ain't even think about it. Yeah, caught it, hell yeah, we finna go do it again tonight. Nigga don't eat. You ain't paying attention to the motherfucking squirrels. You ain't paying attention to the little birds, the little pigeons. Little spider, you're getting you read. Yeah, you think it ain't. No. They gotta watch you. You a threat. This your shit. This your land. Nigga, the only motherfucker playing is you. They not playing, nigga. You see the extent they going to keep their eye on you, so what does that tell you about you? You must be very dangerous. You got to be a bad man for them to watch you like that. And put shit in your food, create all type of diseases, create a race war, create all this tension in the black household. Hit you with the hot sauce 19 on top of that. So what are you? But when I say you the X-Man, nigga don't want to believe me. Shit, sounds like some X-Men shit to me. Go watch the X-Men. That's how they was watching them niggas. Who the fuck take somebody land and take all that shit away and still got to do that all that shit to them? How much? Nigga, y'all got all the power. Y'all still watching niggas? What does that tell you about you? What do they know that you don't know? God. Peace, God. What do they know about you that you don't know? God.S. Yeah. Because see, you ain't got to believe me. This ain't the Pisces age, nigga. I ain't come to be believed. I came to enlighten and inform and increase the frequency of the planet and help rid this planet of its parasitical invaders. I did not come for you to believe me, nigga. So what that means is it's going to be regardless of whether you believe what I'm saying or not. When I tell you we the last generation, you niggas be smoofies all y'all want to. I see the comments. How you went from revolutionary to rapper. Nigga, I'm a revolutionary and a god. Nigga, I ain't never been a rapper, nigga. I ain't never been that. You can call me a revolutionary poet, though. Sniffing dead roses, though. Feel me? You feel me? Feel me? It's a method to my madness. And I'm gonna keep dropping this hot shit over these tracks, nigga. Cause I know what I'm doing. I know the essence behind music. It's sound healing, nigga. I see the sneak this. This shit chestnut checkers, man. Meanwhile, you telling all your business to the birds. Right in front of the squirrels and the cats. Cause you just know what I'm saying ain't real. To your ass coming in on visit like this. Nah, you coming just like this, niggas be. $15 minutes? Come on, CO. Come on. Rodriguez, fuck with me, dog. Give me 30, man. Anybody even on visit like that, man? So look, I need you to post on my Instagram, free me, take a picture of me real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, you feel me? Like, let them know your boy doing good in here. I'm eating good noodles, nigga, getting good commissary. Let them know I'm getting swole to it. And you see me? You see me, right? You know what I'm saying? Right, Smoothie. You know? Facts. Facts. Supreme facts. This shit ain't no game. The only motherfuckers playing is you. Because I'm not playing with they ass. And they not playing with our ass. Meanwhile, you out there playing and shit. You know? They are coming up with more ways daily to get rid of your ass. And you trying to get rid of me on Instagram. I report my post on the low. By sneak this and then the lie in the contract. You out here playing, man. But I'll never lose. I could never lose. Even if I wanted to. Because I didn't come here to lose. I came here to help us win. So that's what's going to happen. That's why no matter how much shit I've been thrown at me in life, I always come out on top, nigga. Because I'm divinely protected. This is what I was sitting here to do. This is bigger than you, me, our species. This is a galactic thing, man. This shit written in the astral realms. Hear me? That we would be the last generation. That America with 3 Ks would never win another war. That Queen Elizabeth and them will never be able to deliver another hive of reptilian beings on the planet. That shit over with. And once again, I don't give a fuck who believes. Your belief doesn't affect my intent at all, or my manifestations, or my soul contract. Once again, when you see these birds, biomechanic, biomechanic, intelligence, recording, daily surveillance. Peace to the guys and guys of Planet Kai. Now we rise. Go to the website, www.theuci.online. I'm going to end up posting a video on how to access it. The access is simple. Download the Spaces app, put your email in, you good to go from there. It's really that simple. Most people go on the website and they don't know they got to download the app. So if you just go on the website and subscribe, then the only way you could download access the website is from like your laptop, the actual desktop version. To access the phone version, you have to download the app. For now, it's the Spaces app. But once my app is under development right now, it's already paid for and all that shit. So it'll be dropping pretty soon. You'll be able to literally go on your phone, on your app store, and oh, there go the UCI. Yeah. Because we see what's going on with how they moving, man. And they really got me hot over on Instagram. I'm telling y'all go follow me on IG right now, nigga. I'm going to be on that bitch. I'm telling you. You be like, you see, I've been dropping flicks on here. I got to balance out the energy. They own me, y'all. They know what I'm on. They like, this nigga here. I'm trying to flip it up. You know what I'm saying? Slide there, hit it with a few flicks there, hit it with a few ums. But if you understand my energy, you know 24/7, this all I'm on. This shit chestnut checkers, man. Peace to the guys and guys of Planet Kai. Now we rise. One.